Okay, I just hit go live. We should be live. We look maybe live. Okay. Um, Let me just put out the notification in streams and channels. Why does it always try to ping Code Shifter? Okay, I've got my live chat up. Actually, I'm gonna
You
pop out.
stream your screen on Discord because
Yes, I can.
there'll be more lag on
Yes, share
YouTube.
screen. Uh, Roster editor. Actually, I want to stream screen 1 to you because this will also let you see the stats stuff. So, we'll get that, I think. And then I'm also going to open. So I'm going to link you to a
Schlabulax.
site that you're gonna need. Okay. So that link there is going to have all of the rules and factions and things for you to check out. Hey, Schlabulax. I need to switch it off top chat since I did a pop out. Uh,
I need to. 1 second.
okay. There. so, to people tuning in, I am forcing my girlfriend to get into Kill Team with me. I'm dragging her kicking and screaming into 40k tabletop, and she's going to do the same to me with Yu-Gi-Oh soon. I am also like eating food because I haven't eaten much today. You okay, Kelly?
1 second.
Okay.
This seems like it's going to be a lot of text, so I'm installing a screen reader real quick.
Okay. Um, you won't actually need to read most of the text.
I need a screen reader anyway, so.
Okay.
And restart Chrome.
Well, we haven't picked a faction yet, Shlabulax. Um, I know that the thoughts so far were Harlequins, Nids, Sisters of Battle, and Space Wolves, I think.
Yes.
Um, yeah, let's. I'm just gonna look at Aldi. So, uh, the way this site is set up, it's got a factions thing off on the side. This is the only thing that's actually going to matter, and even this we're not going to need to look at too much, since we're mostly going to be looking at Battle Scribe, which I have open on my big monitor. Gray. Gray. Yeah, the one thing about playing sisters um in Kill Team, for casual play, there is no wrong choice. Uh that said, sisters are one of the more underpowered factions. Uh largely due to largely due to having no elites. Like, they just weren't included in the Kill Team Elites book. Whereas Militarum got Sly Marbo, and Tau got, what was it? The Dark Blade. And like everyone, like almost everyone else got something in that book, and they just didn't
Oh, by the way,
give
I'm
the sisters
ready to
something.
actually like do things. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. So I linked you to the main site. So what you're gonna do? Actually, I will move this over to here, so
I don't know how to get the screen reader
you
to
can
work.
see.
Whatever.
So Kelly will be able to see that I have Wahapedia open, so that we can take a look at some things. You can. I do have the screen share working, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this here has a list of all the factions.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your Imperium. Um, you've got your Chaos. You've got your Eldar. You've got your Xenos. Unaligned does not matter because that is one thing. I don't know why they put it as a faction here. It's one. I'll show you. It's one unplayable thing. It is just an like, I think it's like an evil worm thing that can appear in some missions, but is otherwise completely unplayable. So, the ones you were thinking of would be Adepta Sororitas, which is Sisters of Battle. Let's see. Adeptus Astartes, which would include Space Wolves. Harlequins from the Eldar, and Nids. There's also the Kroot mercenaries. I always forget the Kroot exist.
Are they that bad?
No, I'm told they're actually quite good. It's just that they play very little into the actual lore because they're mercenaries who work with whoever and not one of the major, like, lore shaping factions. But they're not bad. Actually, one of the advantages of Tau is that they can hire Kroot mercenaries.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like just in general in games like this. I like just like defensive slow options.
Defensive slow options? Okay. So you'll want
The ones that I named were mainly just things I was interested because of the lore, but
the
that I
lore.
know.
I will say, when it comes to 40k, the uh, best the best way to play is just a faction that you think is cool.
Well, I want to do a little bit of
True.
both.
That's fair. So I am not. So I've opened all of these people up here. We've got the Sororitas. Let's see. We'll take a look at their tactics. Blessed Bolts increases armor penetration and damage. They're very they are very on the attack focus.
Okay, then maybe not.
Let's see. They've got some aura abilities. Yeah.
Yeah, Gray, since you are clearly our in-house kill team expert,
Oh, wait, I got a ping. Uh, yeah, I have actually been thinking of doing like a narrative game on the. Oh God. Did you meet the super mutant colony, or did you run into them somewhere else? Anyway, let's see. Astartes are space marines, so these would include. Let me just double check. Chapter tactics. Yeah, Space Wolves, Hunters Unleashed. In any battle round in which someone charged, so they are also very focused on charging and melee.
Okay.
Then Harlequins.
But yeah, Gray, if I was interested in something like kind of defensive or reactive in its playstyle, what would what would you recommend if since you seem to know things? Or
Anyone in the chat who knows Kill Team
I
better
guess
than we
anyone
do,
in the chat. Yeah.
because I am fairly new to the tabletop. Cup Floss, tanks are not an option. This is Kill Team. There are no vehicles. It's okay. Let's see.
But yeah, I'm your resident support main control deck player. If I ever played MTG, I would definitely play some kind of blue deck.
Yep. No, this thinking of I'm assuming Ralix that the meaning was literal tanks. Probably Astartes because chunky, maybe Death Guard. Okay. Let me check some stats on the Kroot. The Kroot have low wounds.
So wait, when I look at one of these pages, what do I mainly want to look at?
Okay. So mainly what you want to look at, these tactics here, these things that say what amount of command points they cost. So they'll always be the first thing listed. Wow, Nids have a lot of tactics. I don't know. I don't know. All you need to beat Thousand Suns is a dustpan.
Oh my god.
This is a lore joke because they're all they all turned to dust and they're empty walking armor. Hey DCP, we're actually trying to build a list for Kelly. You might know Kelly is a support main control deck player kind of
And
person.
like every single like game that requires strategy, I either like main a support class or I play a very slow, grindy style like deck
Yeah.
or team or something like that. So what would I be looking for in
Yeah.
a
Kelly wants something reactive more than.
slow, defensive, reactive, that kind of stuff? I feel like people are just naming factions.
Custodes, I can take a look at the Custodes rules. There aren't really many support factions in 40k, maybe a more elite unit army. Okay. So, an elite unit army is going to be fewer models on the field, but each individual one is going to be a little stronger. As opposed to a horde army, which is going to be a bunch of very cheap units to get as many on the field as you can. Those are the real dichotomies in 40k, and especially in Kill Team. Custodes are Custodes are big fuckers, slow tanky. They simply fuck. I mean, having watched text to speech, that's very accurate. I still need to make you watch text to speech. It's very good. So the Custodes are they're like bigger space marines. Um the Custodes aren't canon. If you're looking for a reaction army, something with fewer units, but that can use going second to react to the opponent compared to wanting to go first. Oh, I'm very aware that custodians in lore are nothing like text to speech, but let's be honest. Text to
I don't
speech
understand
overrides canon.
I wish I understood what's happening.
So for if the Emperor had a text to speech device, they took a bunch of Custodes heads, cut them off of images of like lore friendly images of Custodes, and put them on pillar men from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And made them all incredibly horny all the time. Which, given that all Space Marines and Space Marine adjacent factions are asexual, TTS overrides canon.
So is this a tell Kelly about TTS stream or a build Kelly a deck stream or not an art build Kelly an army stream?
This is a we'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, I won't go into it too much now. No, the Chaos Marines can be Chaos Marines are different, but it's part of the Space Marine induction thing. No, we're not bringing up Rogel Dorn's Colossal Chainblade. No. Okay, so you want elites, which means you're going to want some higher. You're going to want some like. You might want elites, and you might want something that wants to go second. Hey, gamer. DCP Gray, do either of you have recommendations for a faction that wants to go second?
I do like going second. That's my second favorite type of deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Go second, fuck you up decks. Except dinosaurs. Fuck dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are too good.
Oh.
I only like going second decks when they're janky as fuck. Like Battery Man, Shino Bird. Although Shino Bird goes first now, which is weird.
Mm. So, I will say, the way that a Psyker-based army, that does sound like it would probably fit well.
I feel like someone said that before too.
I think I did. Because Psykers are psychic
What's a
powers.
Psyker? What has Psyker?
Well, let's see. The first one to come to mind is Grey Knights. They're Space Marine chapter with a whole bunch of Psykers. And they're demon hunters.
Ooh, Psyker based stuff does sound good if they're like that. DCP.
Okay. So Grey Knights will.
Also, for some reason, when I look at DCP's icon from a distance, it looks like what is it, number 81, from fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, Grey Knights are a good option.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of the German rail cannon cards. Number 81.
I'm still amazed that that is okay. Thousand Suns, Eldar, Dark Eldar, Grey Knights. Oh, hi.
Cat.
Meow. Hello. She is being a
I,
wandering
ju- I,
goof.
I just DM'd you a picture of number 81. It's just a rail cannon on a train.
It
That's all
sure
it is.
is. Oh, hi. You're hurrying up a storm tonight. Then again. Always are. Look at this girl.
So wait, Thousand Suns, Eldar,
Dark Eldar.
Edar, uh,
Yeah.
Grey Knights, most Chaos Demons.
Oh, this purry cat. You
I feel
can't
like
run.
you can't just talk about your cat on stream
I,
and not show stream.
yeah, but I can't. I don't want to put. I don't want stream to see my messy room.
Fair
So they'll
enough.
have to put up with only hearing cat purr. I hope the stream is picking up her purr. Everyone wants to see the cat.
Just take a picture of her and send it to your Discord server.
I'll drop one in later. But right now I've got a comfy cat. No, she's not a comfy cat. There she go. Okay. So, DCP Imperial Guard Psyker kill teams are not doable because the Astra Militarum have no Psyker units. Their only Psyker units are Eisenhorn and one of the other commanders.
You know what? Just pick me one.
Just pick you one?
And
Okay.
let's just get going.
Okay.
Let's just get.
Of those.
I can be more picky later. Let's just do stuff.
Yes. Okay. Gray, I'm gonna knock a few teeth out for saying that. I can't let that stand. Do Harlequins have many psychers? Because I know Kelly was interested in Harlequins.
I don't. I don't. It does. I don't really see anything.
Yeah. I'm seeing. Oh, Shadow Seers are psychers, and I think that's it.
A lot of people are saying
That's a
Thousand
commander.
Suns.
A lot. Yeah, because Schlavulax really likes Thousand Suns.
Yeah, but DCP also mentioned them earlier. Two people mentioned them, so that's a lot of people.
DCP, you're thinking of Adeptus Astartes, not in Kill Team. The Astra Militarum don't have access to any psychers.
How do you spell psyker?
Psyker. We're talking about Kill Team, which is similar to the tabletop, but is a weird mix of 7th and 8th edition.
Excuse me.
And on a squad level thing. Yeah. Let's see.
I don't know what's happening. Just pick me one.
I'm okay. Let's just go with Grey Knights, because Grey Knights are the accepted faction that everyone just kind of likes. Nobody doesn't like the Grey Knights.
Okay. Now tell me how to do everything.
Okay. So I'm going to move this back over to my other monitor here, and I'm going to create a new roster.
We also just need to know the rules.
Uh, we'll deal with that later. So I'm gonna put it at no limit. Your maximum is 20 models on a roster. But what you're playing will depend on it'll be either 100, 125, or 200. Actually, I'll just make it a 100 point list. That will make it easiest because that is the easiest starting list.
This is very important actually. How did you spell gray? I can't really read it on stream.
Oh, I spelled it with an E.
Okay, good. You spelled it the correct way.
Yeah, actually for Grey Knights, yes. I alternate actually. So yeah, last thing I was working on was Tau Empire, Grey Knights, kill team list. Okay.
Okay. I actually don't care that much. Like, I'm much more of a, like, I'm really lax with, like, how I think grammar and spelling are. So, like, I really don't care how things are spelled, but E is correct.
Yeah.
In every situation,
actually,
not just Grey
Knights. I have heard a couple of people say that they they're actually two different colors ever so slightly, with an E is slightly darker than with an A.
No. Yeah, see, Gray, you're okay because that's a name.
Okay, so I will give you a slight rundown of what units are. Let me just remind.
It's okay for you to spell it wrong if it's your name. Because there's no wrong way to spell your own name. You choose how to spell your own name.
So,
but if you're talking about the color, it's E every single time. Sorry, I'm committing to this bit way too hard. What are we doing?
Okay, so I'm just I'm getting some stoofs set to give you a rough overview of what the different units are. So you're going
yeah, Chris, I'm aware, and in general, fuck the French, except for in this particular case, they got something right. It's spelled with an E.
God. Honey. Oghren kill team, Oghren kill team. Yes. Just have a fucking Bolgren Boned leader, a bunch of Bolgren specialists, and then fill out the rest of the list with Oghren. God. Squats kill team.
Legolex apologizes for using all caps, then immediately uses all caps again.
God. So, okay. So, here's the two basic things you need to know about building a kill team. You must have one leader and 3 specialists. So you need to pick one of these 3 here, Justicar, Paragon, and Terminator Justicar, to be your leader.
What the fuck do those do?
Justicar
what they do?
And Paragon. So they will be on the Grey Knights page. So I'll bring this back up for you. So you'll go down to this data sheets.
Yes.
There will be a thing that says Grey Knight. And then under Paladin, one of them will be Paragon, and that'll list the stats there. And then Terminator will list Terminator Justicar. And then you don't need anything past the word commanders here. We're not dealing with that because that is just going to get more confusing. So
I need to pick either Terminator Justicar, Paragon, or Justicar.
Yes. So the difference between a Terminator and a regular Space Marine is that a Terminator is in a giant extra suit of armor. So, for example,
Sounds fancy.
this would be
Okay,
a
so wait,
Justicar.
what do these letters mean?
I will go over that in just a second. And this would be a Terminator Justicar. He has even bigger pauldrons.
They look the same.
One of them has smaller pauldrons. The other one has pauldrons up past his head.
They look the same. The Terminator isn't wearing a helmet. That doesn't sound safe.
Don't worry, the Emperor protects.
So what do these numbers mean?
Okay, so M is mobility, and that's measured in inches, as you can see there. WS is weapon skill, which is your melee. BS is ballistic skill.
Bullshit. Yeah.
S is strength, which is for doing damage. T is toughness, which is for protecting against damage, right? I'm not fucking that up, right? I'm not that much of a screw up, right? So far so good. Okay. W is wounds. Wounds is your health. A is attacks. I think. Please tell me I'm right. Okay, I am. LD is leadership. That's your morale. So, whenever you need to make a morale roll, you'll want to roll under the unit's leadership. So higher leadership is better. So higher is better on strength, toughness, wounds, attacks, and leadership. Lower is better on ballistics, on WS and BS, and save, which is SV. Because save is when you need to make save for in Kill Team, when your unit hits when your unit would lose its last wound, you'll make a save to see whether or not they're going to be hurt or out of the battle. It's a little different than normal 40k. Pogren. God. You take a flesh wound test, yeah.
I'm gonna choose the Paragon.
The Paragon, okay.
Because I don't fucking know.
So that's
what I'm picking.
Okay, so the Paragon is 50 points. So.
Oh, that's what those were.
Yeah.
Those are points. Oh shit. How many points do I have in Kill Team?
You have 100.
That's half the points. Jesus. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm still picking Paragon.
Look at how many points most of these units are. Grey Knights are really powerful. Your Paragon is gonna have your Paragon has by default Force Sword, a Storm Bolter, grenades, or a Force Sword, a Storm Bolter, and grenades. So the Force Sword, I'll go over these stats. S, so it'll list the range. So the stats on the weapon list, if you're looking at this here, you'll see the name of the weapon, then the range, which will list its maximum range. Half of that is your best. Half of that is like is within normal range. Once you pass half of your range, it's considered long range, and you take a -1 to shooting rolls. S is the weapon's strength. AP is how much you are subtracting from your enemies, or on. S is how much you're hurting your enemy's saves, or your enemy's armor saves. And D is damage. So you'll see some for damage will only do 1, others will roll a D3. There's a couple that'll roll D6s.
Yeah.
AP, the higher that negative, the better. That's a weird sentence to say, and I know it's making my math nerd
The
girlfriend
higher the
very
magnitude. Higher magnitude.
higher magnitude. Strength, higher magnitude is better. For melee weapons, it will be, you'll see things like user, it will be the user's strength. ×2 means the user's strength ×2, +1 is the user's strength +2. So your default Paragon is equipped with a Nemesis Force Sword. That's an AP -3, D3 damage at 4 strength.
Yes.
You could swap that out for.
And also a Storm Bolter, which is.
Yeah, but we're just looking at your mail. So do you want to kit your team out a little more for melee or for range? Actually, we'll come back to your leader. We'll pick your specialists. You get 3 specialists in every kill team.
A maximum of 3, right?
Yes, you should always try to take 3 specialists, because they're going to give you big
but there's
bonuses.
a problem. These guys are expensive.
True. They're not as expensive as Custodes, who have to have. So normally, the minimum rule, the rule for kill team is that you need to have at least 3 and at most 20 models in your kill team. Custodes have a rule that specifically says they're perfectly legal to play with only 2 units, because their units are too expensive.
Oh my god. Well,
Yeah.
how do I get 3 units if I have a Paragon? I would have to take 2.
Take a couple of regular
Grey
Grey Knights.
Yeah, okay.
Let me just
What's the difference between Grey Knight and Grey Knight Gunner? They have no differences, but why is the Grey Knight Gunner cost more?
The Grey Knight Gunner probably has more options for extra weapons they can. So if you'll look at my screen, I'll put them both up. There's Grey Knight and Grey Knight Gunner. So you'll see the Grey Knight can choose different melee weapons. The Grey Knight Gunner has extra options for their ranged weapon as well.
Okay.
Cutie.
Excuse me.
Why does Slime Marbo have 4 wounds when a literal Astartes has half of that? Because he's Slime Marbo. That's your answer.
So wait, I could just like do a Paragon and like 2 Gunners, and just still have stuff left over to deck them out.
Yeah, if you want.
Sure, that sounds like fun.
Okay.
I still have 12 points left over.
Wait, I clicked Paladin Gunner by mistake. Grey Knight Gunner.
That would be only 2 units.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't deck them out.
So, first you have to choose their specialisms. There's combat specialists, which add 1 to their attack's characteristics. They just get to make an extra attack every round.
That
Comms,
sounds broken.
Once per shooting phase, if they are not shaken, when you pick another model within 6 inches to shoot. So shaken is they've been hit, and uh they are given the shaken status.
What's a mordant?
Mordant?
Someone in chat just mentioned mordant. What the fuck does that mean? I don't. I thought we were talking. Oh, we're. I don't know. I don't think we're
Mordant
I don't think we're
kit.
talking about that yet. Whatever that is.
I'm not sure what you mean by mordant.
Let's talk about specialists still.
Yeah, let me.
So combat extra attack comes. If they're not shaken, we can go over shaken later.
Yes.
Shaken just sounds like a part of combat.
Shaken is a part of combat. So combat specialist gives you extra attacks. Comms, if the unit that has this comm specialization isn't shaken, you can pick another unit of your kill team within 6 inches to add 1 to their hit rolls.
It sounds pretty good.
Demolitions. 1 to the model's wound rolls against targets that are obscured. Obscured units are units that are behind an object or behind another unit, but are still in view, but are still in line of sight and in view.
Yes.
So this you'll still take a -1 to hit on an obscured target, but you add extra to the actual attempt to hurt that target.
Yes.
Heavy. This model does not suffer the -1 penalty for shooting with a heavy weapon after moving in the preceding movement phase, or shooting with an assault weapon after advancing. So for that, see weapons here, you'll notice that weapons are typed as rapid fire.
Weapons can be
rapid fire,
assault, and heavy.
Assault and heavy. A rapid fire weapon can fire twice when in normal range, so at half of its range stat. The Stormbolter, because it's rapid fire 2, can fire 4 times.
Wait, what? Wait, why 4 times? Why not?
It's rapid fire 2. So it can make 2 attacks.
And then each of those is
is doubled within its range modified, within its range stat. A heavy weapon cannot be. A heavy weapon takes a -1 penalty after moving, but is usually like a very powerful weapon. And an
Chris,
assault weapon.
Someone in chat's asking if you can zoom in.
Can I zoom in? I can try, but I'm on a 1440p monitor here, and there's the most I can do is that, which actually shrinks it a bit. There's nothing I can do to change the view of this. Yeah, I can only collapse things. Let me check. No.
Let's continue. So
yeah.
Yes. So heavy gets a penalty if you shoot after moving.
Yes. And then advancing. So I'll tell you what advancing is, because it's fairly simple. During the movement phase, you can say that a unit advances instead of just moves, which allows you to roll a d6 and add that many inches onto the unit's move. The usual rule
with heavy, if you advance,
no.
Yeah.
So normally, if you choose to advance, that unit does not get to shoot. If that unit is wielding,
unless you're a heavy specialist.
No. If that unit is wielding...
That's what you said earlier.
No. Honey, okay. A heavy takes its penalty after moving.
Yes, but the heavy specialist...
No, the heavy specialist doesn't take its penalty for shooting after moving.
Yes, with the heavy weapon, with an assault weapon.
Yes, because an assault weapon is a different classification.
Yes.
An assault weapon.
But the heavy specialist, You said earlier the heavy
No,
specialist also gets the
look,
is
it's
able to shoot
this
after
model
advancing.
does not suffer the -1 penalty for shooting with a heavy weapon after moving in the preceding movement phase, or for
Hmm.
shooting an assault weapon after advancing.
Yes.
So an assault weapon normally takes that -1 after advancing, like the heavy weapon would after moving. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought that was what I was saying.
You were saying that heavy means you can or that the heavy uh
No, the heavies. I was saying the heavy specialist.
okay. Then veteran, this model ignores penalties to
Why are
its
they named
leader.
the same?
What?
Why are they named the same?
I I I don't know. Uh Veteran ignores penalties to its leadership characteristic and nerve tests. So things that happen throughout the course of the game can reduce a unit's leadership and give penalties to nerve tests that make it easier
Hmm.
to break and run. This just this just makes it so this model always rolls completely normally.
Okay, yep. Okay.
And then Zealot um, adds 1 to the unit's attacks and strength characteristic in a battle round if they charge.
Sorry, I got distracted. What did you just say?
A zealot
Sorry.
Zealot is a bonus to attacks and strength if a unit charges.
Okay. What is charging?
Sorry, I just took a bite of sandwich. Charging is moving forward to attack another unit specifically.
How is that different from just moving and attacking?
Because the attack is declared earlier, and I believe there's some other modifiers to it. I don't know what the modifiers are because I don't run a melee army. In fact, I want to keep in all of the armies that I want to play, I want to keep my units as far away from melee as I can. Um Charging models get priority. Okay. So a unit that charges gets to roll its attack first
Maybe
against
I
its
want to
target.
focus more on melee.
Maybe you do.
Maybe I don't. Maybe instead of Grey Knight Gunner, I just do Grey Knights because that gives me more points to spend. But what I spend? What would I even spend those points on?
Uh, you might be able to. Let me. I don't know. You.
Maybe one Gunner, one Knight, one just normal Knight.
Okay.
That will give me 13 points to spend, which I can do. Yeah, okay, I can spend 13 points.
In Kill Team, can you move into melee without charge? You can. Um, I think. I don't know why you would in most situations. Unless you're too close to charge. I think you might need to move a certain amount. Anyway.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna do one Paragon, one Grey Knight, one Grey Knight Gunner.
Okay. Their Grey Knights aren't those beefed up. This is Kelly's list. My lists are Guard and Tau.
So for what I'm hearing is if I get in close range to you ever, and if we play, I win.
I have more models than you.
Yeah, but like I'll just kill him. It's okay.
I'm
I
gonna
know
look
what
up. I am gonna
I
look up
clearly know what I'm doing.
one of the meta Grey Knight lists just to get an idea of how other people tend to play Grey Knights. I'm just going to use it to inform. Okay.
Gray is telling you to make a melee Tau army.
I'm just looking at this. Strengths. All of your models can be tough and competent in all phases. Psychic powers are really good and you get 2. Weaknesses. Elite is a polite way of saying that you don't have a lot of friends.
What?
At 100 points you'll have at most 5
Oh,
models. At
yeah.
125 you'll have at most 6. If you take paladins or terminators, that drops fast, as we see. The Paragon is a paladin.
Yes.
Huh.
I am okay with this.
I do know that they have managed to hit pretty well in a couple of the recent tournaments. Um, Scrolling down to see some of their lists. Okay. Huh.
What?
I'm just.
What are the lists looking like?
It looks like for the most part, they are very much focusing on getting in close. But they're also eschewing the Paragon for using a regular Justicar as the leader.
Nah, fuck that shit. Paragon.
Fuck it, Paragon. We're just
Nah.
looking at Kill Team, or I'm just looking at Kill Team.
That picking Justicar sounds like pussy shit. Paragon.
Okay. So now we get to kit out your units. Technically, we could pick several more, and you could swap them in and out as you need them. They can be in your roster, but not in your team, so long as the only ones you put in your team are still
Don't
under the
exceed
point
100.
limit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jack. And also, I will say, I love the reason that Jim isn't joining us tonight. Jim's girlfriend has got him reading the Ian Watson Inquisition Wars books. One of the Kelly, that is one of the first 40k book series. Was written in the early 90s and is some of the worst 40k media ever written.
Sounds like a good time.
Apparently his girlfriend really likes bad fan fiction, which
Now, the question is it better or worse than Ben Shapiro's book?
worse.
Really?
Somehow.
How is that possible?
I'm just gonna so Ian Watson, right? I'm just gonna look up his Wikipedia page because it's fucking oof.
So just so chat knows what I'm talking about, I don't actually own Ben Shapiro's novel True Allegiance. There's a podcast I listen to called Behind the Bastards, and they have the host Robert Evans has his ongoing series where he has 2 of his friends and they're reading through True Allegiance. And Ben Shapiro might be the worst writer ever.
So Ian Watson here. I have his page up. So he wrote a lot of sci-fi. But one of the things that happened at one point, he wrote the Inquisition War trilogy and a book called Space Marine. And if you look at some of the and he wrote like a lot of other sci-fi. But then if you look at some of the covers for his books. Sadly, none of the ones that are linked on Wikipedia, and I don't feel like searching through every single one of his books. 90% of what he wrote is 90s sci-fi erotica.
Uh,
And that shows through hard in
ah!
Inquisition War. In places where it makes no in-universe sense for any of it to happen. And here is the funniest thing about this. Newer printed versions of Inquisition War are printed with a framing device written by newer Black Library authors who frame it as a heretical text in universe with a bunch of documents asking if this bullshit is real or if it is a really poorly written attempt by Slaaneshi cultists to sow dissent in the Inquisition.
That's good. That's good shit.
Ah, it's so good. That's the level of writing we're talking about. Uh,
And you're sure that it's worse than True Allegiance.
the thing that makes it funny was added in like a decade after the fact. Hey, Dragon Spartan, we were just talking about Ian Watson's wonderful novels, The Inquisition War. All we know is it's heresy. Yeah, there is that time that Inquisitor Draco fucked a gene stealer. That is just actually written into Inquisition War.
So
Gene
anyway,
stealers are the forward troops for Tyranids.
let's make my boys powerful with
Mm-hmm.
the weapons.
Yes. So, uh, in these lists, I'm seeing basically everyone goes give them hammers and maybe give one falchions. Um, to look at these, let's see. The falchion
The Nemesis
is
Demon Hammer.
Nemesis Demon Hammer. It is a strength times 2, minus 3 AP, 3 damage weapon, but it subtracts
But it
1
has a
from the
minus
hit
one.
roll.
And give them all hammers. Do it. That's fine.
Cool.
And then I will have 5 points left over to give my gunner a gun.
Which is enough to give him anything you want.
Yes.
So the Stormbolter, let's see. Stormbolter is the
You know what?
rapid fire
Fuck it.
2.
We're running at them. Give them an incinerator.
An incinerator, okay. The incinerator's special ability is automatically hits targets.
Yeah. But also has 8-inch range.
Yes.
So not that far.
I made the mistake at one point of giving someone with a flamer, which is the guard version of the incinerator, the heavy specialization because I thought assault. Like my initial instinct was just give the heavy an assault weapon, and then I remembered that doesn't matter because you don't make hit rolls with it, so heavy is completely wasted on that unit.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to pick the specialists.
Yep.
So I think probably for the gunner, I would want comms.
Comms? Okay.
I think.
Let me see. You pick another model. Like I don't. Let me just double check.
Yes. Yes, I am aware.
Oh, right, because that one's using Incinerator. That said, comms is only to add to shooting rolls.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I would suggest maybe combat on one and zealot on the other.
What's combat do again?
Combat gives an extra attack.
And what does zealot do again?
Increases strength and attack. Increases strength and gives an extra attack when a unit charges.
Um, so yeah, give the gunner combat and the uh normal knight zealot. And what does leader do?
Uh, leader. You have to have a leader. This just gives you an extra command point every at the beginning of every round. Why is
Okay,
there an orange dot on this?
then yeah, give
What
the
does it
Paragon
mean?
leader, I guess. I
Grey
have
Knight
to.
Gunner has one. Wait, what? Grey Knight Gunner has one too many selections from melee weapon, maximum 0. What?
Oh, can't give them a hammer?
Apparently. Let me take a look at this.
That sounds weird.
That does. Uh, a Grey Knight Gunner may, instead of the above, replace their Force Sword and Stormbolter with an Incinerator, Silencer, and Psy Cannon. So it's
Okay,
because so if you replace it, they can't use a weapon,
okay.
a
Then
melee
yeah,
weapon.
no melee or basic melee weapon, which was the Force Sword.
It's adding
Oh, it does replace both?
they lose a
Okay, then
melee weapon if you give them a better ranged
yeah.
weapon.
So you so select none then.
Okay. So you've got an Incinerator, a hammer, and a hammer.
Um, that leaves me with more points though.
You've got 4 points.
So just making sure the Paragon can't get a gun as well.
No.
Okay.
I'm wondering what are the
Th-
let me look at the stats on the
Then there's nothing I can spend the points on.
yeah. Let me look at the stats on the Paragon. The Paragon stats are 33443392, and the
It sounds pretty
Justicar is
big.
3344. Huh. So the Justicar has fewer wounds and one fewer attacks, but otherwise the same stats, and would allow
Dude,
you to take a couple of extra and a worse save, but would allow you to take a couple of extra units.
yes. But fuck that shit. We're doing Paragon.
Okay. And they I believe they all still have grenades. Let me check.
Yes.
Yes, they all still have grenades. So even if they don't have a ranged weapon, they can just throw grenades in the shooting phase if they're not in melee range.
I like this.
Cool.
Now more complicated stuff, I assume.
No, you're done.
Wait, that's it? That's all I'm doing?
Yeah, you've built your army.
Okay.
The only other thing left to do is to put it together in Tabletop Sim. So I'm gonna save
Okay.
this.
Should I open up Tabletop Sim then?
Yes.
And you'll invite me to a thing?
Yup.
Oh boy.
So.
What's the stats on Grey Knights? I don't care. Does Kelly stream? No. If I did stream, it would just be random bullshit.
Yeah, but it'd be cute bullshit.
You know, maybe it would actually be like fun to play. I'd actually play Duel Links more often if I was able to stream because that sounds like a fun game to stream.
Hmm.
But yeah, but
Okay.
not be different than what's currently occurring.
Create multiplayer
No.
invite.
Honey, I think someone in chat called me cute. You might have some you might have some competition. The music is too happy for Warhammer 40K. Yes, it is.
So, let me start by
Thank you, Schlabulax.
inflating you. Well, like, where are you? There you are. Invite sent. Wait, no, I don't want workshop. I want save and load. Imperium. Probably gonna be in Space Marines. Imperial Knights. I did not say. Ah.
Let's sit across from you.
MTG is good. Salamanders.
Yeah, Duel Links is it's hard to get back into once you get out of it for a while.
Right Knights, here we are.
But like I am fortunate that I still have like a lot of the decks that I used to play are still good enough to get to King of Games, so it's fine. I'm the asshole who plays Subterror in
So
Duel Links.
here we have all of the Grey Knight models. So all we want, a lot of these don't even matter because we can't. Okay, so let's find. Oh, so here you'll see the difference between a Terminator and a regular Grey Knight.
Okay, he tiny bit bigger.
And he have different helmet.
What is the Duel Links meta right now? Oh, what is it? Well, they finally killed Invoked, which is nice. Although it's still good enough to like see some play. There's Blue Eyes just got a big boost because with the 4-year anniversary, everyone got a free Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon, which is yes, Blue Eyes is really good right now. If you are a fan of Blue Eyes, play the game again. Because they just added a structure deck that has basically all of the important cards except for Sage and Spirit Dragon. But if you go through the box that those are in just once, you'll get 1 Spirit Dragon and 2 Sage, which is all you really need. And if you get 3 copies of the structure deck, you have everything else you need. And like I said, they just gave everyone a free copy of Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, which is fucking wild. And that is the card that made Blue Eyes meta in 2016 in the TCG. So
Paladin, and then
so yes, if you like Blue Eyes, now is the best time to get into Duel Links.
huh. I don't.
Heroes are in a weird spot right now. The main way that heroes see play right now is in Invoked variants, but like I said, Invoked got fucking gutted recently. So Blackwings are still great. Blackwings, the most recent hit to Blackwings was that now you can no longer play Blackbird Close, so you're really going hard in the going second direction. But yeah, there are multiple different ways to play Blackwings, and they're all still good.
Hmm. I realize I don't see. I see Paladin Hammer here, but
yeah, if you're like me, you like playing the decks that are just barely out of the meta. So I play Subterror and Evil Eye.
yeah, no,
Subterror is actually
there's
really
no
nice right
vehicles
now.
available in Kill Team. These are just all of the 40k models because this is from the 40k TTS stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, I found a Paladin with a hammer, but I can't find a normal sized boy with a hammer. Oh wait, they're probably in the bags.
Nikolai,
Here
I
we
don't
are.
stall with Subterror. I OTK you with fucking Uma Strix boosted with Final Battle.
Okay, so I need
Evil Eye is what I stall with, but Evil Eye is
Beacon,
such a good Blue Eyes
Hammer,
matchup. That's what I've been playing a lot lately.
and Incinerator. Okay, here's your squad.
Yay!
It's these three boys.
Um, what do I do with them?
Okay, so I'm just gonna modify their stats real quick because kill team stats tend to be a little different from the full tabletop. So Grey Knight,
Yeah.
Hammer.
Konami, please unnerf Masked Tribute so that my sub tears become good again. Labyrinth Builder's just not the same.
So
Oh yeah, I did not play when Yadalock was a thing. I was way too young. That was like what 2000. Yadalock was a thing like 2004. Yu-Gi-Oh.
supposed to
Yeah, I was
be.
6. Um, but yeah, I think I was like just getting into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was 6. So and so like I was playing it very casually, didn't actually know how to play, and then stopped playing for years. And then got back into it near the end of high school, actually. Uh, so yeah, I don't play Magic. Z plays Magic a little bit.
I used to play Magic. I have not played in a very long
There's
time because
you know there
I can't afford to keep up with Magic.
there's actually this really cool card game coming out soon, made by someone who I am subscribed to on YouTube. Uh, it's called Chroma, and it actually seems really cool. It like the mana system in it combines the uh combines like kind of combines how it works in Hearthstone and Magic. Like you have the colors in Magic, but you also don't have any lands to draw, so you don't brick
Yeah.
as often. Because like you automatically get the mana like in Hearthstone. Um, and so yeah, it seems really interesting. I'm really excited to play it. It's coming out in late January. And it's also completely free to play. You get all the cards free from the beginning. So if y'all don't have money to throw at a card game right now, but want to play a card game, it seems like a really good option. I'm definitely picking it up and gonna try it out.
So I'm just noting down stats and equipment here. Okay, so that's ability. So I've written abilities there, and then I'm gonna write down weapons just above that.
Yeah, Matt, okay, what I mean by free to play is you don't when you if you were to spend money on the game, you're not spending money on cards. You're spending money on cosmetics. All the cards are free. Like you know how in Magic you still have to spend money. Like if you want to get the cards you want, you'll probably have to spend money to get them. In Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, you'll need to spend money to open packs in order to get the packs. In the Pokemon Online TCG, you need to buy packs in real life in order to get the packs in game. Yeah, the game Yu-Gi-Oh has become really fast. It's I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh is I'm surprised that Yu-Gi-Oh is still managing to go as like I feel like the lack of the mana system is both Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest strength and its biggest weakness. Because that combined with having no set rotation means that there's always just constant power creep all the time. Like there's no like the only way for them to reset the power creep in the game is in the ban list, and those only happen every few months. So like if they want to keep releasing cards like new strategies that are as good as the old ones, they have to keep on power creeping, and they can't just ban everything because that would just make everyone mad. And and also Konami seems to have this stance that they don't like hitting staple cards on the list. So things like it's very rare for them to hit staples on the list. Watching a show would come up with ways to totally obliterate Yuki. Yeah. I will say Nikolai, there was a ban list recently that definitely slowed down stuff a little bit, but yeah, combo decks are still Actually, right now we're in a meta where control decks are super strong because there's just like so many individual control engines that work, and they just banned a lot of the big payoffs that combo decks had. But they didn't ban True King of all calamities. So right now it's decks that it it is fun, Gray. That's the thing. Uh, it's just it's different. And some people wouldn't don't like it because of it. Some people do like it because of it. I personally like it because of it. But yeah, right now we're in a meta where all the combo decks make True King of all calamities, and all the control decks don't care about True King of all calamities. So it's very weird. So control is is in like one of the best spots it's ever been because a lot of the combo decks are like Dark Ruler is totally enough to stop everything. Um, the funny thing about Dark Ruler is that Dark Ruler is only good in combo decks because you still after you Dark Ruler still need to break the board so that it doesn't just have the same you don't have to deal with the same thing next turn. So you actually don't play Dark Ruler in control decks. You play Dark Ruler in combo decks that are when you're going second. Yeah, Gray. I think Yu-Gi-Oh's in as good of a spot as it's gonna be right now. It's just hard to get into right now because getting into it is expensive for sure. Paradox Billiards, Destroyan Roulette, fourth dimensional
You'll
hypercube chess
understand
joke.
it soon, trust me. They're making another TTS joke. Please don't
Okay.
spoil that joke for her. I'm really excited to see her reaction.
But yeah, if you want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, now is probably both the best time and the worst time because there are so many expensive staples right now that it's going to cost a lot of money up front. But also the meta is so unique right now that it's not like you will probably find a deck that you'll like and have a chance to be like to win tournaments if you're good enough. Like I'm shit at the game and I get second place at locals all the time. One of these days I'm gonna get first. How did you feel about giving Pendulum back their own scale stones? I don't think that's a good idea. How would I improve Yu-Gi-Oh? Take like 40 cards off the ban list, put like 2 cards on the ban list, and I don't know, stop with like that's like because the thing is, it's hard to say ways that I would because I think obviously the best way to improve Yu-Gi-Oh is I think to make it cheaper. But in this capitalist hellscape we live in, it's hard to really say that that's good because which cards? Okay. Um, Nikolai, do you know MBT Yu-Gi-Oh on YouTube? I basically have I basically completely agree with everything that he put on his list after the addendum in the second video. So, like, Masterpiece can come to one. Hot take. Favorite extra deck monster? Um, hmm. I mean, right now it's got to be Access Code because it's the only one that I make consistently in the deck that I play. So right now my favorite deck in the TCG is Guru Control. Because I've always been a fan of Subterrors, and if I want to play Subterrors right now, I have to play that version, even though everyone hates me for it. uh, so, but in that deck, you don't care about your extra deck at all. So, but the only extra deck monster I make consistently in that deck is definitely fucking Access Code because you can make it really easily in that deck. So Access Code is probably my favorite extra deck monster of the ones I actually play. I also really like the Shaddolls. Man, okay, actually no, I have a better answer. Thunder Dragon Colossus. Bring it back. Bring it back to one. Come on, Konami. It shouldn't have gotten banned. It should have been limited from the. Does Yu-Gi-Oh have a side deck? Yes, it does. 1 second, I need to close my door because my dad just texted me to be quiet.
My girlfriend is fucking adorable when she gets on about Yu-Gi-Oh.
X on other cards in your deck. Like if you only have X of one, max of one of Y. I think that's an interesting way to, I think, change the ban list in an interesting way. I think it would make it a lot more confusing. I think that if they did something similar in the TCG as they do to Duel Links, that would be a better way to make the ban list interesting and more dynamic, but not super complicated like that. Uh, and I mean, the Duel Links ban list does kind of work like that, but I think you're more thinking like specifically like certain cards instead of like broadly like this list of cards. I think that's what Z is trying to set up right now, Dragon Spartan, but
Um. Oh, I've just been listening to you. I'm finished.
oh,
Everything's the only thing left to do is name the members of your kill team.
I was just entertaining chat with my Yu-Gi-Oh talk.
I didn't
While you
want to
did this.
interrupt
Okay.
you because you were on a roll and being cute, and it's really
Oh,
fun hearing you get excited. Side note, I noticed Calder Draco in here, but they forgot to model the tiny men in his beard.
Is this another TTS joke?
Yes. He's been in the warp a little too long. Oh.
Yes, Shadowax, I am a nerd.
She's a cute nerd. She's a math nerd, she's a band nerd, and she's a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd.
I fucking love music.
Tell her about Titans. I don't know what there is to say about Titans other than they're fucking big. They're
So
fucking big.
So how?
So, these three here, Grey Knight Strike Incinerator, Grey Knight Strike Hammer, and Paladin. Oh, actually, I need to slightly change his name because that's meant to reflect how many wounds he has left. But he doesn't only have two wounds. He's got 3 wounds.
I hope you fail your charge rolls twice.
Side note,
Ramshackle Glory or Wingnut. I have no idea what that means, Slabulax.
Warrior Wingnut Dishwashers Union. That's... I don't get it either, and that is a question for you, I think. So, I don't
Ramshackle Glory or Wingnut Dishwashers? Oh, folk punk bands. Yeah,
She doesn't listen to folk punk. She listens to noise.
folk punk sounds like a genre I would be interested in, though. Fake trans. No, I listen to noise music. I'm like the realest trans ever.
Yeah. Like she listens to the
What's that one meme like fucking Queer Eye, but it's 4 trans women and one of them changes all your entire music library to industrial noise.
No, I've heard the one about Queer Eye, but it's a bunch of trans girls teaching a cis dude to be better at Halo.
Oh my god. But no, it was Queer Eye, but it's 4 trans girls. One of them replaces your entire music library with industrial noise. One of them changes your entire wardrobe to be like goth punk. One of them teaches you political theory, and the fourth one, oh, what does the fourth one do? God, I forget what the fourth one was.
I don't know. Nikolai, I did watch the battle at Kane's Gate, but I watched that so long ago that I didn't understand how the tabletop worked, because my first game of anything related to the tabletop war game was a game of Kill Team a couple of days ago.
Honey, let's fight.
Yes. Okay. So technically, so later on you're gonna want to name these, but what you're gonna want to do. Okay, you're gonna want to select all 3 of these.
Yep.
You're gonna right-click one.
Yep.
And you're gonna click Save Object.
Save object.
And you're gonna name it whatever you want, and then you're just gonna hit Save. And that's going to save these 3 into a
Bitch.
group. Bitch. Okay.
I named them bitch.
So this might wind up being a little cruel to you because my Militarum kill team is a bit much. I'm just gonna
Nikolai, I'm more. I have not changed my wardrobe since my egg cracked, honestly, and I kind of don't mind it.
she's cute. She wears a lot of sweatpants.
I like
I wear
have some shorts and some shirts.
I wear skirts and she wears sweatpants, and we're both valid. She is more valid though.
No, equally valid.
Oh, okay.
No
So,
self-deprecating humor here.
uh, I
Everyone is valid except me. Yeah, exactly. Shot to
I cannot decide which Killzone. I guess Fallen Knight. That's the one that I played against DCP on. Let's see how many of the rules I actually remember and how often chat's gonna need to correct me. Goody. Goody goody. TTS is doing this again. I don't know why it always does this.
It says that there are errors, but everything's still loading.
Yeah, it should be fine. I'll just close these then. There's a block inside the Titan that isn't loading. I don't know why. So theoretically, this is supposed to be Orcs versus Deathwatch. But we're not doing that. Oh, this is a cool squad, though. Wait. Hold on. Okay, no. Wait. Hold on.
Correcting you.
It's a Knight, not a Titan. Yeah, I know. I had 2 moments, one seeing Davos and Zahid, and one seeing Castell and Sergeant Jericho, where I almost had a hissy fit about about lore, because you can't have more than one of the same chapter present in a Deathwatch squad. But then I realized they're just the same colors and not the same but different symbols. But anyway, we're not using these boys. Or these boys over here.
You're silly.
It's orcs. I had to use orc voice. So I need my Astra Militarum box. And you need your Grey Knights box.
You just gave them to the wrong person.
Oh.
You're over here. You're over there. Wait, where am I sitting?
You're sitting here for some reason, but like you can actually let me
change color. Here we go.
Okay. I hate that this is this color because I like blue or green and other colors, but
why are there only 4? I thought that's
those are the generic tactics. The rest of your tactics are in your box.
I just pulled them out. There are only 4. I thought there were more.
There should be. You might need. Oh, there's 2 boxes of Adeptus. Here we go. It's these 2 boxes of Adeptus Astartes. I think. No. Is it? I don't see anything else that says Grey Knights. So you've got...
Grey Knights have less, but like on the website there's like a ton more.
It took you 2
Cybolt
games to do an
ammunition,
orc
psychic
voice.
communion, psychic channeling, rite of exorcism, honor the chapter, the sixth chance of denial, heed the prognosticators, leave no witnesses, teleport strike, mental fortitude, canticles of warding, ceaseless vigil, stillness of spirit, psychic onslaught, psychic lotus, clarity of vision, and vengeful strike.
Okay.
No, I'm not sure because I don't know anything.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. I was on the link that Z sent.
Yeah,
Well,
I sent
whatever.
her to the Wahapedia page.
I have 4. It might.
So we both start with 5 victory points. At the start of every round, we should each gain 1 so long as our leaders are alive. Your Paragon was 54 points. Yep.
Yeah, what about it, Nikolai? What's wrong with spending 54 points on 1 unit? So, how do I place down my team?
So, you're gonna, oh, I need to give you permission. Hold on. Yes. Where is it? What the fuck is with this resolution? It should be at 2560 by 1440, not whatever the fuck it was at. I should. Wait, do I need to right click your name maybe? Oh wait, here we are. Promote. Yes. Okay, so just click that objects thing in the top bar.
Saved objects. Okay, got them.
Versus the Harakani Rods from God. Let me just pull up my list real quick to know how many of these Scions I've got to pull out, because this is a 200-point list. I know I have to take out my Tempester Prime because this isn't Commanders. I'm just going to put the ones that I'm not using into this discard box. I have vastly improved my list since last time.
You have a few more boys than me.
I've still got to get rid of a few. Okay, so that'll take out 29 points. And then need to take out 1, 2, 3.
Oh, this 4, is cool. When you click and drag, it automatically tells you how far you're dragging it.
Need to take out 8. So that's... Which ones did I take? Hold on. Trying to find the right ones. A bunch of these guys had their names stolen from a few pieces of media. I tried to make them sound more
So how do the psychic stuff do what?
I don't know. I have not played or played against a psychic army yet. So this is gonna
we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn today.
I'll learn an experience. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using their names to keep track, which is why I'm doing it like this, because otherwise I will lose my place on this list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah. This is what I've actually got. Actually, I'm just gonna move all of these back. I'm going to move them over here to a different board. Okay. Keep my list up. Can't wait to play a kill team in TTS so that you can play your Pogren team. You only put 2 Bulgrins in? I mean, granted, a Bulgrin is a 40-point unit. It is one of the highest. I think the only Imperial Guard unit with higher cost than a Bulgrin is Slime Marbo.
So
Okay.
what are we doing?
Okay. So let me just open up the rules. So technically we should be playing a mission, but we're going to skip that because missions are work to set up.
Oh no, we're gonna lose one of our resources. Bye, DCP.
Oh, see you, DCP. So we're going to start by rolling 1d6. I'm just going to take this one here. We're going to roll it on this 6 thing. 6. So Knight's Treasure. Winner gains a material. I'm going to re-roll that because that means literally nothing to us. That's for campaigns. 4. Foggy Conditions. Shooting attacks that are at long range are -2 to hit instead of the normal -1. Long range is anything over half of the range of your weapon.
Yes.
This means a lot more to me than it means to you.
It does. Because I
Fuck.
have one range boy.
Okay. So. We start with the initiative phase. We each roll 2d6 to determine... I think I got Deathwatch dice, which, you know what, I'll take. Deathwatch are cool. Oh. Okay.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 12.
What?
You can look back at the stream.
God damn it.
I rolled a 12.
Wait, Kelly already has the advantage? What?
Foggy conditions, London fog. God damn it, Gray.
What do you mean I already have the advantage?
Gray, are you excited to explain psyching? Pouring the last of my tea. I wish I had more tea. Oh, the to hit advantage. Gotcha. So, yeah, it's because your units are just have an easier time hitting than mine do. Mine don't have the greatest ballistic skills in the world.
I have one shooty boy.
Yeah. I have a bunch of shooty boys, but...
Smacky boys.
Okay. So. We roll 2d6. The results determine who has the first turn in each phase of this battle. With the highest scorer taking the first turn, the next highest taking the second turn, so on. Player with the first turn is referred to as player with the initiative. This is so much rule speak. Oh, that's for the battle round, and we're not in the battle round yet. We're still in the setup round. God fucking damn it. Where does Wahapedia put the setup round? What the fuck is... Oh my god.
Grace says go to the covert war mission.
The covert war mission?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, I do. Missions. Where is... Control F. Covert.
You're too busy doing stuff.
A simple mission to get you started is included here. Okay. Yeah, to play this mission, each player must... Honey.
Yeah?
I see you doing that. I have two monitors. You goof. Honey.
Yeah?
Oh my god. To play this mission, each player first chooses the kill team. We have done that. We recommend using 10 or fewer models in each kill team. That won't be a problem. The battlefield. Create the battlefield and set up the terrain. Done for us. Then the players each roll 2d6, re-rolling any tied scores. Done that.
Players you rolled 2 6s. That's tied.
I'm gonna have to act like this when you teach me Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, exactly.
Players then take it in turn
up for.
in order of the greatest to least strategic advantage. To place a single objective marker to represent sites of tactical or strategic import. Do we
what are we doing?
have objective markers? I did not play with objective. Oh, side note, you have a zealot. And
what did you just give me?
I'm giving you tactics cards for your units. You have a zealot and a combat specialist. I
also have a leader. Oh, leader. Wait, leader level 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Only pay attention to 1. And then I have a... Let me double check my list. I have a comms... I have a comms, a heavy, and a sniper. There. Okay. We're gonna skip the scouting phase because I have been told that the scouting phase is nothing but hell. And we should not do it.
Wait a minute, I just realized something.
What?
Having that guy be a zealot doesn't make any sense.
Why not?
Because I need a hit roll of 6+, but the hammer makes... Oh, wait, no, it does make a little bit of sense. Because what's the base?
It gives you a +1 strength and a... It gives you a +1 strength.
But I have a -1 on hit rolls.
And an extra attack. So you roll twice.
But I have a -1 on hit rolls with the weapon that it has.
Yes, that means your 2 hit rolls are rolled at -1.
Yeah, so I can't get a 6+ very easily.
I don't think you'll need a 6+ very often.
I will for zealot.
So hold on. And you pick a... Oh, that's the zealot tactic. The zealot tactic is a tactic you can choose to use, which is separate from the zealot bonus, which is just the charge bonus.
Okay.
So tactics are so the bonus is just, it's a bonus that does a thing that is always on. The tactic, you see this, it says it costs 1 command point. Some of them cost 2 command points. Where
you said you get 1 command point per turn.
1 command point per turn, and you start with 5. So you've got this thing over here. How do I ping? Fuck, I don't actually know how to ping. But you see this? You see these like clock-looking things?
Mm-hmm.
This one's command points. This one's victory points. Victory points are what are the objectives you score to win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so victory conditions. I will roll 1d3, so I'll roll 1d6, and 1 and 2 is a 1, 2 and 3 is a 2, and 5 and 6 is a 3. I There we go. Primary objectives. Infiltrate. At the end of the battle, each objective marker in an opponent's deployment zone is worth... This seems to...
Oh, it's unmodified sixes. Okay. Then why does it say 6 plus?
6 plus just means unmodified 6. 6... Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it.
Don't worry about it. Okay. I cannot find enough about objectives, which is frustrating, but... Missions... Objective markers... So I'm just gonna pick one from this instead of rolling, because some of these are more difficult than the others. So I'm just gonna go with secure the battlefield. At the end of the battle, each objective marker is worth 2 victory points for the player who controls it. So where do I put... This must be very painful for people who actually know. I don't actually know how to place objective markers. Wait. Hold on. Okay, wait. The players must then take it in turns, in the order of greatest to least strategic advantage, to place a single objective marker to represent sites of tactical or strategic import. So I'll place one and then you'll place one. Each objective marker must be placed at least 8 inches away from any other objective marker, and 6 inches from any battlefield edge. That's to prevent either of us from just starting on it. A player controls an objective marker if there are more models from their kill team within 2 inches of it than there are enemy models. So first, I'll place an objective marker, and then you'll place an objective marker. Do we have objective things to... Do we have proper objective markers? We don't. Damn. Maybe I should probably just, like, pick something small, I guess. Use Deathwatch as markers? Okay. I'll use orcs as markers. We want to control the most orcs. I deleted the orcs. And the Deathwatch. I'll use Tau. Here is my earlier attempt at a kill team. I'll just use Tau gun drones. So we'll each place one of these. You see them here?
No one controls the orcs. So I place this wherever I want, pretty much.
So I place one first, and then you'll place one.
Oh.
Because I rolled higher on the initiative roll. So first I'll place one. It has to be 6 inches from the edge of any battlefield and 8 inches from any other. Yeah. So I will place this one. Let's see. Wait, I'm just going to place this on the edge so that I can... Place this. I'm gonna place this here.
I'm just gonna put this somewhere stupid there. Is
Sure.
that far enough?
That works.
I don't think that's far enough, actually.
Hey Grim, Kelly is my girlfriend.
Wait, I am?
I meant to tell you. Okay. So, we've placed our objective markers.
That's still far enough, technically.
Victory conditions are secure the battlefield. At the end of the battle, each objective marker is worth 2 victory points. The battle is supposed to last for 5 battle rounds.
How do I make this small?
The player with the greatest advantage, and let's see.
I'm trying to put it on the statue, but it's not working.
Probably won't. Or what you can do, toggles.
On the head. No, I'm just trying to put like next to the statue.
Let me see if I can turn. I've turned off
Whatever,
gravity.
It's going right there.
There. What? I turned off gravity.
It's very much still affected by gravity. Let's just put it there. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's
Sure.
fine.
I'll turn.
I think.
Oh, I
Is it still
forgot to
6
hit
inches
apply. That's
away?
why. Okay.
It is 6 inches away.
Okay.
Yep, we're good.
Next, the player with the greatest advantage then rolls on the primary objectives table to determine which is used during the mission. Technically, I rolled infiltrate, but infiltrate is at the end of the battle. Each objective marker in an opponent's deployment zone is worth 2 victory.
Grimner of the North don't.
Thanks for the $10.
They said they also said a message before that,
yes.
which was
I've been
nice.
watching your stuff for what feels like years. Thank you. I'm bad at reading messages. I'm sorry. And I'm bad at I'm bad at thanking people.
That's why I'm here.
Okay. So we're just going to use secure the battlefield because that is a much easier one for us to use. The others are kind of confusing. Deployment. The player with the least advantage, so that's you.
Why?
Because you rolled lower on the dice.
Okay.
Divides the battlefield into as many equal-sized portions as there are players. So you divide it in half.
How?
Just pick which way you want to divide it. I think
Do
there's
it
a marker.
Like this.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm being difficult.
I'm aware. Let me draw. Oh, they're good. There's a line tool. Oh, that's way too thick a line. No, I didn't want to.
I think we're fine.
Yes.
The markers are still down.
Yes.
Like
how
this.
do I make the line thinner? TTS. I don't want it to be this massive. This is a very big line. My pen is still very big. Wait. Oh, it's smaller on this for some reason. There's an erase lines button that I found. This will work. Why did it turn smaller there? TTS, what the fuck?
Gray. Bad gray.
Oh, I love that Ogren literally can't listen to orders mechanically. Gray. Okay. So. You have divided the battlefield how you like. Next. The players then take it in turn in the order of greatest to least, so me to you, to decide which person is their own deployment zone. The line is just from there to there. I'll redo it then. I'll erase all drawn lines. Line tool. Why would we want a straight line though? I'd rather have a gay line.
Ha 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 ha. Ha Ha
Honey,
ha
how
ha
did you not know that I
ha
was
ha ha
gonna
ha
make
ha.
that joke?
I knew you were gonna make that joke. I was just hoping you would.
It's payback. Okay. So, I pick this half.
Okay.
So this will be your half. Uh, the players then take it in turns to deploy one model from their kill team, starting with the player with the least. So you'll deploy first, and then me. You must set them up
Why
within
do I
your
deploy
own
first?
deployment zone because you rolled the least. Uh,
Wait, no, you
models,
roll. Wait, yeah, I did.
yeah, models must be set up wholly within their own deployment zone, more than 6 inches away from an enemy deployment zone. Once all players have set up one model, they do so again in the same order. So it's going to go you, me, you, me. You can put them anywhere in your deployment zone.
Boop.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if that was good. I'm not thinking too hard.
Um,
Actually, no, I changed my mind. He's going. Actually, no, he's
okay.
going right there. It's perfect. Just the way he is.
Wait, actually, God, I should have grabbed a couple of Meltas.
I'm gonna make everyone in chat who actually knows how things work very mad with all of my decisions. Yo, how was my first placement? Was it perfect?
It's actually decent. You have good armor, and that unit has an invulnerability save. Has a 5-up invulnerability save, which means you have a chance of just not taking damage because of your armor.
Um,
So that's
I
actually a
think these
decent.
other two should probably be like start behind cover. So like that's too close, I know, but
Mm-hmm.
how too close is it? And it's actually not that too close. Right there.
Did the TT Mech Assault die off, or is it still going strong? I
Wait,
don't
place the
know.
melee model by the knight to try to get a first round chart. Wait, was that the melee model? That was the melee model. I don't know. Did I do that? Who's
Uh,
the knight?
I think they mean the Paladin? Oh, place a melee model by the knight. So they're trying to convince me to put a I don't have the only melee model I've got is my Tempester, and I don't want him to die.
I want him to die.
Sniper with plasma gun will go. Wait, hold on. Who has the best range of everyone here? Actually, I think
Yeah, what do you
it's
mean by the knight? Who the fuck's the knight?
you're playing Grey Knight. Oh, you were talking to Kelly. Do you mean the Paladin?
Should I, okay, what? Why would that care? Why would that matter with the first round charge? I don't know what's happening, y'all. I'm just bad.
Okay.
Whenever anyone asks how I feel, the answer is
Actually,
nervously. Mood. I don't think. I think that's too close to the line, honey.
so it is. It's about
It's 3 inches.
okay.
Still too close.
God damn, you drew the worst line. Okay, fine.
Oh, okay. So I should have placed it here. Whatever.
the Tech 1 and Battle Mech 1 TTG. I... Oh, this is still too fucking close. God, I've got, like, one...
Apparently I drew the worst line ever, y'all.
Did... What is he landing on here? There's literally nothing here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Finally.
Good
now
enough.
your go.
Don't think too much. No thinking. No thoughts. Like if you don't think. This is a bad idea. So I'm just gonna put it behind the statue. Okay, well now you just place down everything else.
Yep.
Because I have 3
I
units.
want to place him down here. No, I want to place him down here. There we go. No. There.
Up again. What? Come on, TTS. You got this.
TTS. TTS, please. No. Stop moving me above that. No. No.
Do you need me to help?
There.
Perfect.
Okay. And then let me just
Wait, does it matter how we rotate them? Because
no, not really. Okay, there was another. It's missing a couple of Militarum tactics that I want. And one of them is really important to my use of Scions. So let me just let me go factions, Astra Militarum, tactics.
So how do I... Okay. Can someone in
Here we
chat
are.
explain Psyker powers while she's doing this?
Found it. And reserves. So setting up in reserve during deployment, instead of setting up a model on the battlefield, is described. You can set it up in reserve. You can do this with up to half the models on your kill team. But if you're using a Battleforge team, which we are, the total points cost of any models you set up in reserve can be no greater than half your team. Okay, so I've put out 3. I'm going to put my... I'm going to put...
Gray, she doesn't know what psychic what they are either.
Yeah, I don't play Psychers. I'm going to put my comm specialist here. It's 4 models placed.
She has Wahapedia open. Okay.
I do. And I'll put him...
So, okay, wait. Here's the thing.
Back over
Psychic
here.
powers Sanctic Discipline. To generate psychic powers from the Sanctic Discipline, you can either roll a d3 to generate them randomly, or you can select those you wish the Psyker to have. So before each battle... So do so before each battle. Oh, I should have done this before
Yep.
we even started doing anything.
Sounds
Whoops.
like it.
So wait, each of these guys are have psychic powers.
Yep, every single one does. I did note it down. If you hold your mouse over one, it'll bring up their extra tooltips and it'll say what they've got.
Yes.
I believe Cybolt is one, and Rites of Banishment. I think Cybolt and Rites of Banishment. The other two, everything written there is a thing about Grey Knights, but I just wrote down which ones actually matter for you.
Dragon, you need to speak even more simply than that.
Choose a power. Choose a power, measure if it's in range, roll 2d6, If higher or equal to the number on the stat block, it works. If you roll 2 1s or 6s, you roll 1d3 and your model takes that many mortal wounds. So you don't want to get 2 or 12.
Great. So what's the psychic powers part of the fucking?
Psychic powers are.
Expansion kill 2. Yeah, it's a part of 8th edition. So we should play with it, right?
Psychic powers. Here we are. It says psychic power 1 Gate of Infinity, 2 Hammer Hand, 3 Sanctuary.
So I need. So is this what this is? The psyker stuff?
I don't know. I don't know how psychers work. Let's see. When it's your turn to choose a psyker from your kill team to attempt to manifest psychic powers, you can choose up to 2 models from your kill team to do so. Yeah, I don't know how psychers work.
Ah.
I should have set you up with Space Wolves. This is. I am sorry. Just open up.
But the whole reason I picked them was because I wanted to. The psychic stuff sounded interesting.
Yeah, this is true.
I just wish I knew how they worked at this point.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like. Okay, so the psychic phase happens after movement phase. Okay, psychic phase. So the psychic phase won't matter until after the movement phase, I don't think.
It's not the specialist, it's just psychic.
Yeah.
After movement, you go to the psychic phase.
Yep. So that won't matter for a little bit. So I'm...
Where do I find this?
This is in the rules. The rules.
Okay.
And then it's it's divided into contents by phases. Phase. So psychic phase is what you want. Okay. So did I place? Okay, so Sergeant Aitano.
Okay, unless otherwise all psychers know the Cybele psychic
I placed.
Power.
I think I placed a.
In addition to Cybele.
I placed a Lasgun Scion by mistake instead of one of my other plasma Scions. Whoops. Sorry about that.
So it looks like I get Cybolt and one of the powers from the Sanctic Discipline for each of my characters. Models.
That sounds about right. Characters, models, units are all relatively interchangeable.
We'll make it clear which power each psyker knows. This psyker generates powers before the battle. Do so immediately before any players begin to deploy their kill team. I should have done this first.
It's okay.
I'm just going to do it randomly because I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's fair.
This one is for my leader person. I got a 4, so I'm going to say that was Hammerhand. This one's for other melee person. Also 4, Hammerhand. A 1 for shooty person. Gate of Infinity.
You're doing the How are you rolling this? Because this is a D3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Okay, and roll the last one. Honey?
What?
Roll the last one.
I already did.
Oh.
Both melee people have hammer hand, which is funny because it helps another. Pick a friendly model. Wait, by a friendly model within 12 units, within 12 inches of the psyker, I could pick itself.
I believe so.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to start. Let me just double check this tactic. When is this tactic used? Okay. So my voice of command orders are used in the shooting phase. Good to know. And the tactic that I want to start use the other one I want to use is at the end of the movement phase. Okay. You'll see what I want to do in a moment. Hey, Draconic. So the movement phase begins. I want to start by moving. Let's see, he's a heavy. I'm going to move him with his volley gun. Wait, how much move does he
Wait,
have?
we're actually starting?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the beginning of the movement phase.
What's the goal?
Our goal is to have more victory points. We get a victory point for every enemy model that we remove, and we get 2 victory points for being in control of these objectives at the end of the game. The game is supposed to last 5 rounds if it does not end before then. Okay?
Okay.
If one of our teams...
What does in control of the point mean?
More models, more friendly models within 2 inches than enemy models. So you're in control of this one over here. I'm in control of this one back here.
I did not place that in a good spot for me.
Okay.
In hindsight.
Well, we didn't know what the... Okay, so... Let me just double check how this goes. Okay, movement phase. We take this in turns. So one of us is going to pick a model, then so I'm going to pick a model to move, then you're going to pick a model to move, and then once one of us runs out, the other one's just going to move all the ones that we want. The things we can do during the movement phase are where is it? So we can move. We can there is a normal move, an advance, a readying. There is fly, but neither of us have flying units.
Where's your
Terrain.
important guy?
What?
Where's your important guy?
He's not. My leader
Where's your
hasn't been
leader?
placed. He's in reserve.
Oh.
These
Wait,
three
why?
have been. These 3 troops here are placed in reserve.
Why?
Because I can do things with them with Militarum tactics.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm being a little mean. The anyway. So, yeah, unless stated otherwise, a model can be moved over a piece of terrain, but not through it. A model can be moved vertically in order to climb across a piece. So, you'd have to move up. Like, there is a measure of moving up to the top of this.
Wait, what is that?
This is just a, like, this is just
No, but how do you measure that?
I don't know, actually.
Does it need to? So, do we need to change from 2D to 3D in line in the measurement tool?
I think so. God, the measurement tool's a little weird, and now that I've done this, it's not really measuring properly. Oh no, it's measuring grid now. There we go.
How are you supposed to measure up and down in 3D?
Just measure. Yeah, up like this. So this is about 2 inches tall. Okay. I would use 2D unless you need to move. And the way to measure normally, if you can have it on grab, and if you just hold tab,
Yeah, I know.
that measure. Okay. Did you just make a rule? Oh no, that's just showing that you. Okay, so I'm gonna start by taking this Scion with a hotshot volley gun. He's got a movement of 6. I'm going to move him here.
So what are my options in movement?
Okay. You can do a normal move. You can advance, which is your move plus 1d6 inches. You can ready a target, which a readied model shoots first at the start of the shooting phase.
So just making sure, because
and I should say we should use these movement tokens. I'm going to use the smaller one here. So he's moved. So I'm just going to drop this here to indicate that this unit has moved.
So because my Grey Knight Gunner has an assault weapon, it can still shoot after advancing.
Yes.
It just has a -1 penalty because it's not a heavy.
This is correct.
But it doesn't have a -1 hit, but also it's gonna automatically hits.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, didn't you make him a combat and not a heavy?
Yeah, combat. Yep.
Yeah, because assault would make very little sense, or heavy would make very little sense to put on a flamer user.
Yes. This is a stupid idea. God. But I'm doing it.
Okay.
Actually, I'll put it right.
Okay.
Let me get this right. Let me get this perfect. Let me get this perfect.
Okay.
There, I think. Let me see if this is right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Let me see.
And then indicate that it moved somehow.
Yeah. I copy and paste them because that's... But we're going to have a bunch of these tokens anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Cutie.
I don't have a paste option.
Control V.
Okay.
Okay. Now I will move boy with plasma gun. Got it.
So wait, if I choose to charge, what is that? When do I say that?
This is part of the movement phase. Oh.
So charging is part of the movement phase?
Why will he not? There is literally nothing there for him to bump on like this.
Yeah, there's this little part sticking out of the thing. Never mind, there's nothing to bump on.
I think it's one of the models that wasn't loading properly earlier. There we go. That's close enough. I would really like him to be behind this rock, but I don't think Tabletop Sim will allow it. So, for the purposes of this, he's behind this rock.
He's still behind that rock.
He's where his movement token is.
So if I want to charge with someone, I'd have to declare in the movement phase.
Yes, it's charging when you pick a model to move if it is not within 1 inch of an enemy and is within 12 inches. So if it's between 1 and 12 inches, instead of making a normal move, you can declare that it will attempt to charge.
So I think I'm gonna say this guy's gonna attempt to charge.
Okay.
Because melee range means it just has to be pretty much touching.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna clear the line off. There.
Fair enough.
Melee range is, yeah, next to each other.
So do I move him now or
Okay,
just
so
move
it's
him later?
choose target. After you've declared a target, any opponents take it in turn to make reactions with any models from their kill teams that are allowed to do so. So, a
Charge
model
that
can
boy.
react if it is the target of a charging model, is more than 1 inch away, or a model can either fire Overwatch or retreat when it reacts. So either I can try to fire Overwatch, which means I roll, and I only hit on a 6. Granted, do I? Because he's using a hotshot volley gun, do I roll 4 dice or do I only get 1 shot? I think he would only get 1 shot. No, wait. A special type of shooting attack that is described.
Wait, Gray says important to react before rolling 2d6. Dragon says 4 shots.
4 shots? Okay. So I'm going to react.
React before rolling 2d6.
Yes, that's the 2d6 is I believe roll 2d6 and make a charge roll. So you're going to roll 2d6. The charging model can move up to this number of units. So basically, you need to make your charge roll. You need to roll the number of inches away that your unit is. Yeah. So my unit has to react before then.
Yes.
I am going to choose. I'm going to choose to make an Overwatch shot because I have a hotshot volley gun on this unit. And E6. I got 1. Oh. Hotshot volley gun is a heavy weapon. So I just want to look at my volley gun's stats.
So now I roll the 2d6, or do we wait to see what you did?
Still have. I need to process what I just did. Okay. Sorry, normal.
I'm probably gonna lose very quickly. Just saying.
I lost very quickly in my first game, so I've mostly got this. But let's see. Choose range. Okay. Range and visibility, number of attacks, targets, resolve attacks, hit roll. That was the hit roll. But not at long range. Scared. Then it does. So yeah, that counts for the. That counts for the. That counts for the hit roll. Step 2, wound roll. If an attack scores a hit, one of them did, I will need to roll another dice to see if the attack wounds the target. The roll required is determined by comparing the attacking weapon's strength characteristic, so the hotshot volley gun's strength characteristic, which is, let me just pull it up real quick. Sorry, actually, wait, it's on my roster.
So chat, how am I doing? On a scale from 1 to 10.
Hotshot volley gun has a strength of 4 compared to your Grey Knight's toughness. It's the one with the hammer. His toughness is 4.
Yeah, the one with the hammer. Toughness is 4.
Okay. Is the strength, if strength is equal to toughness, I need to roll a 4 plus on a d6 to wound. It was a 3.
You suck.
Do I add anything to that? I think the hot shot volley gun might. Hotshot volley gun has a -2 AP. Is that included in this, or is that included in saves? No, that's saves. Okay. So it hits, it does not wound.
What does that mean? What does
Uh,
that mean for the charge? Does the charge still go through? Do I still roll the 2d6?
yes, you're still gonna roll. Yeah, if the attack is less than the required number, the attack fails and the attack sequence ends. So now you roll your 2d6 to see if your charge works.
Come on. Bah!
I just noticed these orc dice. These are glorious.
That's a 6.
So
So
you
I
can move
it's at 6.4.
That's enough to get in range. That's less than an inch away.
So do I move it now?
Yes.
It's good enough.
Yep.
And then, yeah, that's it for now. We'll do the attack later.
Yeah. So what you're gonna do now, so you've made the charge move. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take this. There is no small one. So we're gonna, oh wait, here's a small one. We're gonna take this thing, this little icon that says charge. I'm gonna place it right here to indicate that you have charged my Scion. And I believe I'm gonna take this to indicate that he has shot. Whoop, that's a big one. I don't want a big one. I want the small one. He has shot. Okay. And now it goes back to me. You've moved 2 of your units. I've moved 1 of mine. No, I've moved 2 of mine.
Wait, is that important?
Is what important?
How many units we've moved?
No, it just determines how close we are to the end of the movement phase.
Okay. How many times can we move?
You only get to move each unit once, but so you've moved 2 of yours, so you've got 1 more unit that you can move. It's the Paladin. And I've got
Yeah, but I also want to keep him in the thing.
Then you're gonna ready him.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to move my comms up here. Then copy paste that. And you move. You're
Ready, dude.
ready, dude.
Right?
So
Because
when
the options are ready.
ready, move, advance, and charge.
Then yes, it's just gonna ready. Which
Falling back is
Has-
also a thing.
this is
But
the
that's-
token. Copy. Paste. Ready. Okay.
Yeah. Unless they are within ready them unless they're in 1 inch of a model. A model that is readied has an advantage in the subsequent shooting phase, so that won't matter for a little bit.
It won't matter because it's a melee.
So I'm gonna move the rest of my. Okay, he's got his plasma gun.
I definitely should have placed that point somewhere different.
I'm gonna move him. Oh wait, no, I can't shoot into melee. That's right.
What?
You can't shoot into melee.
What do you mean?
So these 2 are gonna be in melee.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to shoot into that.
Oh. Didn't know that. That's good to know, but also kind of lucky for me.
Yeah. He is still gonna move here because that puts him at a better set of angles from your units, and he's gonna stay back here guarding this point. And now, as the movement phase is ending, I am going to spend a command point
To do something.
to use the Astra Militarum tactic. Where is it? Aerial drop. Use this tactic at the end of your movement phase. Choose up to 3 models that are any combination of Militarum Tempestus Scion and or Tempestor Prime models from your kill team. I just realized I placed. He's technically just a Tempestor. Shit. Technically, I shouldn't be able to place him.
Ha, you suck.
Do you mind if I?
Fine.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
It really should just be has keyword Militarum Tempestus. I don't know why they made it. And set them up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 5 inches away from enemy models.
Whoa, Sinful Clouds exists. Hi, Sinful Clouds.
Welcome to the stream.
Anyway, I did not pay. You're doing a thing.
I get to place these guys anywhere on the field that is more than 5 inches away from your models.
Oh, that's fine.
So I'm gonna put this Scion.
And wait, which one are you using?
It's for some reason it's not listed on there. But it is on Wahapedia. It's called Aerial Drop.
Wait, if it's not in our game, then why are you able to use it? Come on.
Because it is part of my faction. I don't know why they didn't put it in this map pack. It's one of the reasons why I made them a Harakani regiment. Because the Harakani are a group of drop troopers. So I'm going to put my Tempestor here. Actually, no.
Oh, Grey Knights actually have the same kind of thing, except just use up to 3 Terminator models.
Yep. You don't have any Terminators, though.
And I don't have anything in reserve either.
Let me see. I just want to check my orders real quick. Okay. Okay. So my Tempestor is going to show up here. Oh, no. It's going to get dropped here. And my other 2 are going to go here. And now it goes to the psychic phase.
Okay, I need to think about this 1 second.
Yeah, you start by choosing power.
I can do this, I don't have to. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Draconic. We have 2 Draconics. Wait, no. We only have 1. I just misread. The icon changed, and it made me confused. None of us are Alfarius. Or neither of us are playing Alpha Legion. Everyone in Alpha Legion thinks they're the chapter founder, Alfarius.
Ooh,
that is
honey,
actually just canon.
Honey.
Oh no.
Oh, honey.
What am I gonna get done to
where
me?
are the models that you placed from reserve?
These 2 and this one.
So wait, these 2 and this one?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, honey.
What's gonna happen to me?
I think you fucked up.
Oh no. Did I?
So, first off, I'm going to... 1 second. So this is in the psychic phase.
Yes.
I'm going to... I'm just going to try it out. I'm going to use the hammer hand, this guy's hammer hand
Okay.
psychic thing. Says hammer hand has a warp charge value of 5, so that means I roll 2d6 and need a value of 5 or greater.
Let me double check. Um, where'd the let's see, take psychic test. 2d6 equal to or greater than the warp charge value.
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
So that fails, but doesn't do anything bad because it's not a 1 or a 1 or a
It's
12.
not snake eyes or a 12.
Um, is this guy in range? Can I use multiple ones from different units?
I believe so.
Let's
Also,
check the
I
rules.
love what they call. I love that they call resistance checks deny the witch checks.
Choose a single psyker from the kill team with which to attempt. No, so only one. Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Are you doing any psychic stuff?
I don't have any psychers.
Right. So are we
I
proceeding to
believe.
shoot?
Let me just double check. Grey Knights. Grey Knights have. Let's see. Brotherhood of Psychers. When it's your turn to choose a psyker from your kill team, you can choose up to 2 models to do so.
Oh.
That is one of your.
Oh, but
that is
I had to choose them before rolling. Okay, that's fine.
I will allow it because you didn't know that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
In
also
addition, you
attempt
can
the hammer
add
hand on
1 to.
this guy.
In addition, you can add 1 to psychic tests and deny the witch tests for models in your kill team. So that's actually a 5.
Wait. Oh, that's actually a 5? Okay, then it succeeds.
Yep.
So I'm fine. Let's pretend that I knew exactly what I was doing.
Yep.
So that means that this guy does add 1 to wound rolls you make for that model's melee weapons until the start of the next psychic phase.
So so when we get to the fight phase, that happens. And if
Kelly, where's your psyker at?
all of them are psychers. They're
all
Grey
of them are
Knights.
psychers. They're Grey Knights.
Have a good night, Dragon
So yeah,
Spartan.
so that's my psychic phase. You're not doing anything in the psychic phase, so what's next?
Yeah. It's 2 for Kelly because Grey Knights. So now we begin the shooting phase, I believe.
So one second,
Yes.
what's a hit roll?
A hit roll. So first you roll hit rolls to see if your attacks hit. Then you roll wound rolls to see if they do damage. Then save rolls to see if your armor.
Well, okay, then honey, never mind. You happened to not fuck up just because my guy has an incinerator?
Oh god. Okay. So, we begin the shooting phase, and my commander, my Tempester, is going to shout, "Move, move, move," at Corporal Corin, the guy that you had called an attack on.
Yeah.
Move, move, move. Instead of shooting, the ordered model immediately makes an advance move as if it were the movement phase.
Wait a minute. That's mean.
He moves 2 inches.
Wait a minute. Honey.
Actually, wait. It's because I chose to Overwatch. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. Hold on.
SMH, the
Can
warp
move,
is
move,
cringe.
move
I
be
don't know what I'm
used
fucking doing, okay?
after Overwatch? God damn it. I'm getting only results about the video game Overwatch.
Fuck that game.
Kill team, move, move, move. Okay.
Can't do that. 1, he already reacted. 2, he's within 1 inch of an enemy model and can't advance.
Gotcha. Then instead, let's see.
So he got to fight.
He does. Can I do anything else? let's see. Um, yeah, I'm going to order. Hold on. Let me just get some. Why is it measuring from the wrong spot? They're within 6 inches. Or they're within 12 inches, I should say. Yeah, I'm going to order Trooper Orosta to do I want to take aim or bring it down? Which one's better against Space Marines? I'm gonna say take aim. Actually, no, I'm gonna say bring it down. So he has bring it down on him now.
Who does?
This one here. Bring it down means that he re-rolls wound rolls of 1 until the end of the phase. So if he shoots and rolls a bad wound roll, he gets to re-roll.
Okay. How do you do this?
I'm doing this with a Militarum order. So my leader or an officer from my kill team is on the battle and not shaken. I can pick one of these models to issue an order to other members of my kill team at the start of the shooting phase.
Where do you find this?
This is in the Militarum page because this is a Militarum thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So all of your things like this are going to be on the Grey Knights page. You're mostly going to want to look at tactics. It's going to be the first stuff before the data sheets start. You'll have you'll have your Grey Knights kill team's tactics, then your aura tactics. Most of these will cost command points. Voice of command is just a thing my officers get.
Okay.
Wait, can
All
a model
of
with
mine
voice
cost
of command
command
issue
points.
an order to themselves? No. Can move order be issued on an Astra Militarum unit that has fallen back or retreated? Yes, but there's no question of whether if it's shot. Oh well. But yeah, he'll order this trooper here to bring it down. And he is okay. So that's the order for the start of the shooting phase, and then the actual shooting phase starts.
1 second. Do I want to do anything at the start of the shooting phase? No.
Okay. Do I have any tactics for this?
Because, honey, this would have been really funny though. If this person didn't have an incinerator, Ceaseless Vigil, Grey Knight's tactic, use this tactic at the start of the shooting phase, add 1 to hit rolls for attacks made by models from your kill team that target an enemy model that was set up from reserve this battle round.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So if it wasn't an automatic hit, you kind of fucked up there.
Mm-hmm. I'm just double checking some of my tactics real quick. I don't think I need to. Yeah. God. So one of the things about charge that you're kind of lucky about, you're kind of lucky I'm not playing Tau. Tau have an ability called the Greater Good, or for the Greater Good, which is whenever one of them gets charged, everyone within 6 inches of that model also gets to make Overwatch rolls.
Oh.
So you get, and they like to cluster, so you can get 3 rapid fire snipers shooting on you.
Oh, that's fine.
Immediately. It's great. I like Tau. Oh, there's supposed to be sandbags
My
up here,
boys
but
are-
it didn't load.
My boys are big.
Your boys are big.
Wait, there's supposed to be sandbags where?
Yeah. So you see this little orb here on the. It's supposed to be
Yes.
sandbags, and it didn't
Oh my
load.
god. Oh my
So
god.
we're seeing the textures that didn't load now. Okay. So I'm going to start by using Trooper Orosta to use grenades. So grenades are a little
Wait, what
weird.
the? Oh, right. What the fuck do grenades do?
Grenades are a tiny bit weird. Let me actually find. Yeah. Grenades are handheld explosive devices. A model in your kill team with a grenade weapon may fire it in Overwatch or in the shooting phase. If they do so, they cannot fire any other weapons, and no other model in your kill team can use another grenade that phase. So only one member of your kill team can use grenades per phase. So grenades.
Okay.
This guy is. So this is just a Scion Trooper. So Scion Trooper grenades. He's going to use. He's just going to use regular grenades. So he's going to roll 1d6 to see how many grenades he throws. 1. I'm going to spend a command point for a tactical reroll. 4.
Those 4 grenades? What the fuck?
Throws 4 grenades.
That's so many grenades.
Strength 3 versus your toughness 4. So has to roll 4, and then it's let's see the yeah. So now it makes 4 to hit rolls. Whoop, that was not a roll. That was just me trying to adjust my.
So wait, we're in the fight phase right now, or shooting
No,
phase?
we're in the shooting phase. Yeah.
Okay.
So rolls 4. So 46. So not at long range, not obscured. No flesh wounds. Kill team is not broken. It's 6, 5. His ballistic skill is. So this goes using ballistic skill, so it has to meet a okay on a 3+. So 3 of these grenades land.
Jesus. So now what?
Now we make wound rolls. So because your toughness is greater than the strength, I have to roll 5 up. So any 5+ is going to do damage.
Ha! You suck still.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
You can't wound my big boys.
I can't wound the big boys. I should have used the crack grenade. That would I think that would have just hit. Or no, that wouldn't have just hit, but it would have been it would have hit on it would have wounded on a 3+. Oh well, okay, he has shot. So now you get to pick someone to shoot.
Someone to shoot. So it's not this guy
Not
yet.
that boy.
This is the only guy that can shoot.
Yeah. The paladin can also shoot, or could. Can any? Is anyone in range?
Shoot.
Yeah.
Actually,
Paladin can also shoot if you would like.
Oh yeah, Paladin can. Paladin has
A
gun.
Stormbolter.
Stormbolter. Wait a minute. So how does strength characteristic work again?
So your strength characteristic gets compared against the enemy's toughness when rolling wound rolls.
What is this guy's toughness?
His toughness is 3.
So since my guy has strength, since the Stormbolter has strength of 4, that guy has toughness 3. What does that mean?
Wait, does your Stormbolter have the toughness, or does your? Let me double.
Stormbolter has strength of 4. That guy has toughness 3.
That means that. That means that if you make a hit, it wounds on a 3+.
So
you roll hits first.
What if the strength was different?
So the chart is, if strength is twice or more than the toughness, it wounds on a 2+. If strength is greater than but not more than but not twice or more, it wounds on a 3 plus. If it's equal, 4 plus. Strength is lower, 5 plus. Strength is less than half, 6 plus.
Damn,
What?
that sucks.
That's good though.
Oh, yeah, but how does okay, so wait, how does the armor penetration work?
Armor penetration works against my saves. So AP, so -2 AP means I have so my save on this trooper is 4 plus, so I have to save against damage. My dice roll gets a minus to it for every AP on that save.
Well, I haven't used any command points yet. Might as well use one. It's not going to be super useful in this case, but I'm going to use Cybolt ammunition. So on my paladin here.
Okay.
So now now instead of a 4-0, it's 5 minus 1. The Storm Bolter.
Okay.
Instead of 4 strength 0 AP, it's 5 strength minus 1 AP.
Okay.
And it's gonna shoot.
All right.
Which it is less than it is less than 12 inches, so it's normal. How many do I roll? Rapid fire 2. That means I roll 4, right?
Yes. Is it within? It's within half its range.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. You roll 4.
You know what? I'm gonna use these fancy dice that you were using.
You've also got the WA dice.
Yeah, but there aren't 4 of them.
You can copy and paste. It's easier to just select them and hit R.
I know. So
it's 1, 2. So you have to roll you have to roll above your ballistic skill. Your ballistic skill is 3. So you make 2 hits.
So 2 hits. These have to be 3 plus.
Yes.
Correct? Yes. 1 second, I'm gonna read more of my command point stuff first. See if anything happens there. See if I can do anything here. Not really.
Just realized I'm out of tea, and I'm disappointed.
Nope. Yeah, okay. Just 2. Not gonna use anything. Not gonna use any command points.
Okay. So
that's 2 that's 2 wounds, right?
That is 2 wounds, and I have to roll saves at minus
1.
-1. I'm gonna take my dice back, you dice stealer. And then I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna copy them and give you your own set.
Oh, I was gonna copy the orc dice.
Oh, the orc dice are also really good. I mean, they have DACA written all. It's counted in how many DACAs are on it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So you roll 2 saves, right?
Yes, I roll 2 saves.
At a what?
Normally I have to get 6. On
Oh.
wait, you're a -1 actually?
Yes.
Oh, I have to get 5 plus. Let me just see. I re-roll. Hold on. I think.
Oh, Chris, it was Jim couldn't make it tonight.
Yeah.
So
Jim's reading a terrible novel.
No, his girlfriend's reading a terrible
novel. His girlfriend
is
making him read a terrible novel with her. Just double checking if there's anything that.
Is there a maximum number of command points you can have at one time?
I don't think so, but also you want to use command points a lot, so. Okay. So I'll roll these 2. That I make 1 save, and I'm gonna spend a command point for a tactical re-roll on the failed one. Still doesn't make it. Okay, so that's 1 wound. And now I roll... Now I make an injury roll. So...
Great. That's a good one.
What? Wait. I want slime barbos. You know, you're bringing the results on yourself because slime barbo will kill you. Yeah, saving throw. Then inflict damage. So I have to make an injury roll. So shooting attack roll modifiers. The injured model is obscured. Would probably be obscure. Actually, might be. Yeah, no, the pole makes him obscured.
Oh, should I have done something different with my rolls?
We won't
No,
worry about...
because they were 4 and 5, so they would have
Yeah,
hit anyway.
so they would have hit anyway. They would have hit anyway, but I get a -1 on this modifier from being obscured. Actually, I think the minus to that... Yeah, no, it is on hit roll. So yeah, -1 from that. If it is a... Okay. If I roll a 3 or
Sorry,
less...
what is this about ADHD, Chris?
If I roll a 3 or less, it's a flesh wound. If it's a 4+, it's out of action. It's a 4+, it's out of action.
What does that mean?
You have removed my trooper.
Does that make it a victory point?
Yes, you do.
I'm winning.
Cutie.
Chat, I'm winning.
So he has shot. Next, my other scion with lasgun is going to make a shot on your incinerator.
Good luck with that.
Okay. So he is within range. It's a rapid fire weapon, so he gets to roll 2. One of those hits.
Okay, so I roll... What am I rolling for again?
I have to roll the wound roll.
Oh, you
so
roll.
Yeah. So that's the Hotshot Lasgun's strength versus your toughness. Hotshot Lasgun
Toughness
has
4.
a strength of 3. So I have to roll, what is it, 4+?
5+. Or 5+, isn't it?
Hold on.
Equal is 4+, greater is 5+.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yes. You are correct. Wounds.
Ah. So
now you roll a save. It's a -2. A Hotshot Lasgun has -2 AP.
So saves are... So the save says 3+.
Yes, so you have to roll a 5 or greater.
Jeez. Okay, 1 second. I know that there's something for saves. There has to be.
I forgot. I add extra attacks for hit rolls of 6. I don't think I've rolled any hit rolls of 6 yet, but
I don't think you have. I could have sworn there was something for saves. Anyway, so I roll a 5+. That's not a 5+. So now what?
okay.
Hits.
Wound hits. He takes a wound. Would that be his last wound? Yes, it would. He only has 1 wound. So you have to make an injury roll.
1, 2, 3 is flesh wound. 4,
1, 2,
5,
3
6
is flesh wound. 4, 5, 6 is gone.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay.
You can use a tactical reroll if you want, I think. Does that work on injury rolls? Let me just double check. Yeah, it works on injury rolls if you want.
What does that mean? Where's this
So,
tactical
tactical
reroll?
reroll. Tactic. Reroll a single advanced, charge, psychic test, deny the witch, hit roll, wound roll, saving roll, throw, injury roll, or nerve test.
Yeah, we're doing that. Caw!
6. Still gone.
Sad day.
Okay.
So wait, why are we talking about ADHD in chat? And
We are?
I don't know. Someone brought up ADHD and
Can you put their username up so I can... Oh. Uh, Something about
I don't know
asking
what.
about putting your username up.
I have no
I don't
idea.
know. I'm just curious why it's being talked about in chat right now. Let me just double check some of my unit stuff. I want to check my specialists. Leggett.
That was so fucking unlucky.
Yep. It's per shooting phase. Oh. Within 6 inches and...
Wait, oh, I did have something.
What's the...
Wait, no, never mind, I didn't. It wasn't, it was
10?
just a, it only happens on mortal. Wait, what is mortal wound?
Mortal wound, some attacks inflict mortal wounds. Oh, those are certain. Some attacks inflict mortal wounds. These are so powerful that no armor or force field can withstand their fury. Each
Okay.
mortal wound inflicts 1 point of damage on the target model. Do not make a wound roll or saving throw. Just inflict damage. So it's a wound that bypasses saving throws and wound rolls.
Except they don't if you're a Grey Knight.
Yup. Yeah, you have your Terminator has sorry, not Terminator, Paladin. It's wearing Terminator armor. Has a 5-up invuln save, which is really powerful.
ADHD fucking sucks, Chris. Yeah,
What's the range on a plasma gun?
I agree. Paying attention to stuff is very hard.
The range on a plasma gun is 24 inches. Oh, your Paladin is within half range of my Scion sniper with
This guy.
Yep.
Wait, I did not ping properly. This guy.
Your Paladin, yeah, your big guy.
It is obscured because it is through people, right?
I think so. I will double check that, but I'm pretty sure. So he is a Scion Gunner sniper. He is going to use his supercharged plasma gun, which rolls at a strength of 8. On an it's so plasma gun has 2 modes: standard and supercharge. Standard is a strength 7, AP -3, 1 damage.
What?
Overcharge is a strength 8, AP -3, 2 damage. On an unmodified hit roll of 1, the bearer is taken out of action after all the weapons shots have been resolved.
What?
Because it blows up on him. Which is why he's a sniper, so he can reroll ones. He only gets to do it. You can only reroll the die once, though, so he gets 1 shot at not dying if his first roll is a 1. Let me double check the obscured. Other models, even friendly models and terrain may hide. Yes, so he is obscured, so that is a -1 to hit rolls, but he gets to roll twice, and if it is a 4-up because his ballistic skill is 3-up, he hits.
You suck.
This one I reroll because it's hits. It was a 1.
Okay.
So that's 1 hit. It is a strength 8, and you have toughness 4, so that is so it wounds on a 2+. Oh wait, but you have an invuln save, so I still roll wound. That's 5, so that will wound.
What does invuln save? Wait, where's invuln save?
Invuln. invulnerable save.
Where does
I
it
will
say
just
this?
it's on your data sheet. Let me just double check. Invulnerability saves. Some models possess abilities or war gear such as supernatural reflexes or force fields that grant them an invulnerable save. Each time you are required to make a save roll for a model with an invulnerable save, you can choose to use either its normal save characteristic or its invulnerable save, but not both.
Okay.
If you use a model's invulnerable save, it is never modified, e.g., by a weapon's armor penetration. This is an armor penetration -3, so that turns your normal save quite high.
So wait. So you rolled. What did you just roll? You rolled. I'm getting a wound. Wait.
you
No,
you
I'm not.
will you
'Cause I'm
haven't
saving.
rolled your save yet. So
So this is a 5+.
yeah. If your
Because
model's
of invulnerable
invulnerable
save.
save, if unless the modifier explicitly applies to invulnerable saves, if a model has more than one invulnerable save, okay. So yeah, it's actually equal for your invulnerable save or your regular save right now. Because it normally saves on a 2, but your invulnerable save is a 5+.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that was not a roll.
Yeah.
But
This-
yes.
You save. And my guy didn't die. Oh wait, sorry. I
What?
The other one also hits
I-
because I have a comm specialist within 6 inches, which I checked beforehand. That's why I was going into over the comm specialist. Within adds 1 to hit rolls for that model, which means the 3 also hits. So just roll a second save. Actually, I need to roll the wound roll for the other one.
Oh right, you do need to roll with one.
Still wounds. And takes 1 wound. You don't have to roll that because he has 3 wounds. You just mark that 3 out of 3 to 2 out of 3.
How do I do that?
So right click. And then name.
Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay.
You only roll injury rolls when a model would be reduced to 0.
It did not actually change. Going 2.
There it goes. And he has shot. And does the comm specialist thing actually do any? Yeah, I don't think that takes the comm specialist's action either.
Okay.
And I still have models that can shoot. So
we have like 1 model that can shoot.
I have him. He can shoot here. That's 13.4. That is at long range. It is not obscured because he's over top, I believe. Does that look... Hold on. Does that look about right? That goes over everyone's heads?
Yeah, that goes over everyone's heads.
Okay. So he's fine. He only gets to shoot once though because he's not in rapid fire range and he's shooting at a -1. So he hits on a 4. He still only hits on a 4-up because it is at long range. Let me just... Yeah. Hold on. He misses. That's just a hot shot lasgun though, so that doesn't really matter.
So now the shooting phase is over. Now it's the fight phase.
I think I just want to see if I can do anything with my Tempester. I don't think I can do anything with my Tempester, but I just want to make sure. Yeah. Yeah, the Tempester can't do anything. All right. Yeah, it is the fight phase. So your Grey Knight goes
This
first.
guy charged, so he goes first. How does this work?
Okay. Models that charged in this battle round fight before all other models. Players take it in turn to choose a model that charged. There's only one. Um, in the order determined in the initiative phase, if a player passes, fight for your lives. Uh, fight for your lives. Once Hammer of Wrath is over, then other people. So charge first, then he gets to respond. Then he has a chance to respond. Um, then models can move up to 3 inches to join in. But he already shot, so. So, resolve close combat attacks. Let me. Okay, choose melee weapon. Each time a model makes a close combat attack. Wait. Number of attacks. So first, the number of close combat attacks a model makes against its target are determined by its attack's characteristic. It has one attack.
What's attack? Wait, what attack characteristic? Whose attack's characteristic?
Your Grey Knights. Your Grey Knight gets to make a number of attacks based on its attack's characteristic. It has one attack, but two because Zealot. Two because Zealot.
Yes.
Or because Zealot and charged. So each time a model makes a close combat attack, it uses a melee weapon. The weapons a model is armed with are listed on the datasheet.
So question.
Yes.
The Nemesis Demon Hammer has a ×2 strength.
Yes. So that is the user's strength, the Grey Knight's strength,
but
is.
But because of Zealot, I get +1 to strength as well. So is that 9 or is that 10?
I think it would be 10. Let me double check if there's an errata explaining that. Zealot. Yeah, you're adding 1 to the model's attacks and strength. And because it's model's strength times 2, I would say it's 10.
Okay. So what am I doing? What do I roll first?
You're rolling much like the shooting rolls, except you're using your weapon skill instead of your ballistic skill, which doesn't matter because they're the same thing for you.
So first I roll 2, 3+.
Yep.
One second. So 1 second. This is what is this roll called again?
This is a hit roll.
This is a hit roll,
I believe. Yeah, this is a hit roll. Gray says that multiplication happens before modifiers.
I need to do a 4+.
Oh, that's right, because of the hammer.
I'm re-rolling these.
I should also add 1 because I've taken. Oh. You can only re-roll 1 of the die, I believe.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Oh. I'm sorry. So then it goes to my Scion Heavy with volley gun. He isn't.
Wait, he still does stuff even though
he gets to return. he gets to I think he still gets stuff. Gray, can you clarify if he shot on Overwatch being charged at, can he still return a punch in the fight phase? Draconic is saying he thinks so.
Gray says yes.
Gray says yes. I didn't see Gray's message yet. Overwatch was a long time ago. Okay. So he will punch back. Lucky for you, he has no melee weapon. So he's using the default melee weapon, which is just generic close combat weapon, which is range melee, type melee, strength, base of the user, no AP, and a damage of 1. And his weapon skill is 4+, so he has to roll a 4+. He rolled a 5. But his strength, the user's strength is 3 against 4. So he also has to roll another 5, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't hurt. Okay. And now it's going to wrap around to round 2. Oh no, morale phase. Sorry. The bravest heart may quail when the horrors of war, or when the horrors of battle take their toll, but some fighters will rally even in the greatest adversity. So you're just supposed to, if all models in the kill team currently have flesh wounds, are shaken, or are out of action, is broken. Otherwise, if more than half of the models in your kill team currently have flesh wounds, are shaken, or are out of action, it may be broken. Roll 2d6 if the total is greater than the highest leadership characteristic of any of the models in the kill team, other than those that are shaken or out of action. The kill team is broken. But I think because nobody has taken flesh wounds and nobody is shaken, we don't have to make morale rolls.
Okay.
So then it wraps back up to a new battle round. We each get a fresh command point because we each still have our leaders. Then we wrap back around to I believe we wrap back around to the initiative phase, and we both roll those 2d6 again to see who gets to go first in this round.
Okay.
I got 7.
10. Get fucked.
So you get to go first. So you go first. So we'll go to the movement phase, and you go first.
This guy charged that guy.
You're not gonna stay in the fight?
Wait, what? Why would I? But he's a zealot. I want to keep charging people.
You just want to keep charging people? Okay.
Wait. What do you mean by stay in the fight? No.
Okay.
Tell me what I'm. Tell me what I don't know.
Stay in the. I meant stay in the fight with that. Can you just walk off from a melee fight? I'm actually not sure.
I don't know if I can do that. What's happening?
I'm just double checking. I think you can just I think you can still just move. Oh, you have to fall back to move away from a fight or consolidate after you kill the enemy. Okay. So you have to keep fighting or fall back.
Can I move around the unit, or does he just stay where he is right now, no matter
He
what?
would just stay there unless you fall back, which is similar to an advance. You roll 1d6 and see how far he can move
S-
away.
So I can't move around and stay in range.
Not from melee. I mean,
Okay.
unless you want to melee with two people, because I think two people can join in and start beating you. And you really don't want the Tempester to walk in because he has a plasma pistol and a I think a did I give him a power sword or a
Wait,
chain sword?
wait, because we were in range of the points, do we get victory points?
We get those at the end of the game.
Oh, I thought we got them at the end of each round. That's why I didn't do anything with the paladin.
Oh. Um. I'll double check. Uh. Yeah, at the end of the battle, so at the end of the game, each objective marker is worth 2 victory points to the player who controls it.
Well, that would have been good. That wasn't clear.
I am
Okay.
sorry.
Uh, so if I want this paladin to charge, I guess this guy's within. Right? No, is he
I
within?
think the
Because there's
statue
obstacles in
blocks
the
it.
way. Yeah.
Um. I mean,
Okay,
if you
never mind.
want to consolidate, you can just move him a little bit over and have him
Yeah,
stay in the fight here.
that
And
is
then
what
you
I
could
want.
have him charge. You could also have your paladin charge.
I want paladin to charge this guy,
Okay.
and this guy to still fight this guy.
Okay. So,
So this guy's readying, right?
yeah,
That's
he's
what that
he's
would be.
readying to keep the fight.
He's
Or I think
readying.
readying is just yeah, well, it doesn't super matter.
Oh, okay, no.
Um,
First, I'm gonna declare that this guy's charging.
okay. Declaring he's charging. Uh so the corporal
Charge the
is
point.
going to make an overwatch shot and he's going to fire actually, hold on. Um he
You
is
can charge enemies you
he
can't see? Oh, how do you measure the distance then? If there are obstacles in the way.
it's that the line of walking over here goes right through the statue and then also goes past. Actually, you'd have to stand on the sandbags to charge these two. You'd have to run all the way around here.
I'm just gonna charge the same
Yeah,
guy anyway. Let's
it's
fuck this
definitely
guy up.
easier. I am going to fall him back. You measure going around. Is there a way to put waypoint? Wait, is there a way to put
It would
waypoints?
be it would be too like way too long, like 2.5 inches. It's like 10 inches. I'm not charging that far.
Oh, wait, what?
It's like 10 inches, honey. I
I
just
just
measured it.
found if you hit shift, it makes a right angle.
Yeah, it's like 10 inches, honey. I just measured it.
Yeah, either way. But yeah, you can still charge him. I am going to, in response, fall him back. So I have to
Okay.
roll, I think, 1d6. Let me double check that it's 1d6. So, falling back. Um, Main stationary or fallback. A model cannot fall back if an enemy model finished a charge. Well, that was the last phase. Uh, where is? I love how it notes down wobbly model syndrome in here. When you pick a model to move, if that model started the movement.
Wait, did we wait, are we supposed to we forgot about this.
No, we didn't. Oh, right. Every
This guy shouldn't
things
have a
that
wound.
no, he shouldn't. You are right. The others, nobody else has shot from.
Nobody has shot long range, yeah.
Actually, no. He got hit by the plasma one. That's not in long range because the plasma has a range of 24.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because the lasgun just went off somewhere else. Remember?
No, definitely from the last gun.
Chat. Was it the lasgun or the plasma that hit him? Hopefully they'll remember.
Great
Fuck
as
if
nuts.
I know.
Honey, can you be nice to me?
I will be nice to you.
Thank you. I will not return the favor.
You'd better be nice to me in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll play a bad deck.
God. Okay, I'm just trying to double check on falling back. It says it cannot make a normal move. Instead, it can either remain stationary or fall back.
Gray, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah, no,
Can't
I'm
take
I'm
it
gonna
back.
be nice to her. I was right, but I was right, and I'm gonna lord that over her.
Too
But I will
late.
also be nice to her and not make her take the wound.
It's
If you
too
choose to fall back.
late.
Actually, no. I think that one plasma did only hit by 1 point anyway. Oh wait, no. But it was within range. Yeah, doesn't matter. If you choose to fall back, the model can move a distance equal to or less than its move characteristic, but must end its move more than 1 inch away from all enemy models. That's not difficult to do. So he is going to move back here. Wait. And this is definitely more than
Ha!
1 inch away from the granite.
Wait a minute. This guy can definitely still get in range with the charge. If
It's
I
a
roll 12.
2d6 roll. You have to roll a 12. But I have
Great,
to.
I'm still getting my shit kicked in.
Okay.
Just doing it in a nice way.
So, gonna put a fallback token on him. And now it is my turn to move someone. He is gonna move the fuck back! And then... Ready. That's a big ready. Ready, 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 ready. Shit, I
Wait,
should have.
what? I didn't
I should
say
have
what
let
this guy
you.
was
I
gonna
should
do.
have let you.
This guy's still moving to the guy who fell back.
Oh no. Just moving,
I
not
want to fight
charging.
man. Oh yeah, charging.
He can
That's
charge
a good
again.
idea.
So I'm just gonna move him back to
Yeah,
roughly where he
charge.
was, and he's gonna make a charge. Sorry, I will delete those. So he's charging. Does he get an Overwatch on this? Does he get a second fallback, or does he just have to hope he doesn't die?
Hope he doesn't die. Probably.
Uh,
Hopefully that's how it works. Make a charge move.
Is it weird
After
that
you
you
have
use
declared a
Discord
charge,
and
any
not say?
opponents take in turn to make reaction response if they wish to do so in order to determine once one opponent has resolved all their model's reactions, the next player can do so. Charging model more than one.
No. Okay. Gray does not think so. I think that seems a little.
A target model cannot retreat if it's already made a move of any kind, so it can't retreat again at least.
But it can make an Overwatch, probably?
Overwatch. Overwatch is a special type of shooting attack that is described here. Overwatch is also a shooting attack made by a model that is targeted of a charge, resolved in the movement space. It uses all normal rulings of shooting, except that any attacks made must target the model attempting to charge, and a 6 is always required for successful hit roll, irrespective.
Yeah.
Target model can potentially fire. A target model can potentially fire Overwatch several times in the battle round.
Okay. So he's gonna make an Overwatch. This is the hot shot volley one, so he gets to roll 4.
Have to roll a 6 to hit, right?
Yeah. Uh. Yeah, he isn't. He does not make that. So you get 2.
So I roll both my charges.
Yep.
So this one's gonna be the paladin.
The paladin is still targeting. Yeah, the paladin.
Oh, it's an 8. Does it still move 8?
Yes. He's having trouble fitting. He's a big boy.
And this guy needs to wait.
Roll.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just checking the distance. He's like a 3 or more to get in range. That's a 7.
Cool.
Boop.
Okay.
Murder.
Okay, and yeah, I was just
Actually,
gonna
I'm gonna
ready
move it
everyone
like
else.
a little
so
closer
that's
to
not-
the other guy to make room for the paladin potentially.
Actually, I probably should. Now that these charge rolls have been made, I'm going to move this one. Got to move characteristic of 6, which trying to think of how I can move them. Hold on, what? Does that be? So to get 7. Would be what? Hold on. Wait, that's. Wait. I want to use the grab tool, not that tool. So we're going to start 1.6. And 4.4. He's just going to move over the terrain, which I believe he can do. So these two are both going to get move tokens. Ready. That's a big ready. I didn't mean to use the big ready. No.
Just make it smaller.
There.
Or
Use
don't.
the small ready. 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 Okay. Now we go to the psychic phase. You can use both of them.
Does using them both on the same one, or using them both on the same one doesn't stack, I think.
I don't believe so.
But it does have 2 chances of hitting. So yeah, they'll both try to do hammer hand on that guy. Roll 5 plus. Oh, 1 second. I need to read because I do have command point stuff.
Hey, Lynn. Yep, Scions versus Grey Knights.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll both of these normally. I'm not
I
spending
just
command
realized
points.
that I'm wondering if the Scion.
Okay, it says that it's an 8. I realize that this die kind of landed on the other dice, but if you mouse it over, it says that's an 8.
Wait,
So
what is
because
it?
4 plus 4.
Hold on. Wait, which?
It is a 4. This one's
Okay.
a 4. This one's also a 4.
Oh, so it's those two. I wasn't sure which ones you'd rolled.
These two.
Okay. Yeah, that fell as a 4, so.
So this guy, and I guess I do have to roll the other one because it declare it.
Okay. 5.
That was that they were both successes, but I'm pretty sure it's only they don't stack.
You could use them on
Yeah,
each
but
other.
great. I know that I can only use by Grey Knights, so I can use 2.
Yeah, Grey Knights have what is it? Brotherhood of Psychers, which allows 2
Honestly,
Grey Knight models to use it at once.
I still have no idea where to find these. I don't know where you're getting them, but
It's in the Grey Knights page on
oh,
Wahapedia.
there it is. Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
it's right at the start there. Brotherhood of Psychers. When it is your turn to choose a Psyker from your kill team to attempt to manifest psychic powers, you can choose up to 2 models from your kill team to do so.
So does this stack? I don't think it does.
Uh,
Hammerhand. Does Hammerhand stack? Google. Does Hammerhand
it
stack?
probably won't. Let's see. And while Grey Knights are Psychers and can cast
No, it does
you
not
only get to
stack.
choose
Okay.
who does it, not cast with everyone.
It does not stack.
Alright.
Good to know.
Yep. I just realized that the Tempestus Regimental Doctrine probably says here model targets an enemy unit that is within range and not at long range. It can make an extra shot with the same weapon at the same target for each unmodified hit roll of 6. The funniest part about that, right, is that normally those powers specify that they don't spawn extra attacks, but they don't for the Scions. The Scions extra attacks can
Shooting
spawn
phase.
more attacks. Yup.
It's shooting phase.
Shooting phase. So I'm gonna pick an order.
The readied ones get to shoot first.
Yes.
Right.
But at the start, I pick an Astra Militarum order. And someone within 12 inches of my leader benefits from it.
Who's your leader again?
My leader is the one with the chainsword.
Okay.
Actually, he has a power fist, but I'm using the chainsword model for some reason.
How dare you?
Oh, you made... You fucked up. You got too close to the power fist.
Oh.
Yeah, power fist stats are...
But if he's readying, he has to shoot. Right? I thought ready only works for shooting.
Ready just happens if he doesn't move. If he doesn't move or anything, he is considered readied. I will double check that. Movement phase, readying. When you pick a model to move, instead of making a normal move, you can ready them unless they are within 1 inch of an enemy model.
A model ready in the movement phase has advantage. So you only have advantage in the shooting phase. So I still in the fighting phase, I still get to do stuff first.
Yes. But I still had orders happen at the start of the shooting phase, one way or another. Let's see. So he's going to order... He is going to order... Okay. He's gonna order take aim No. I was gonna say take aim for the other gunner with plasma gun, but he's behind a wall and can't join in anyway. Um, he's gonna order bring it down on the. Oh wait, no, he fell back. He's gonna order my plasma sniper to get back in the fight. The ordered model can shoot this phase even if it fell back.
Okay.
Sorry. And now you get to make your first shot if you would like.
I can't. They both charged.
Can your paladin not shoot because he just
Nope.
moved? Okay. So we'll just start the firing line then. So these two scions are both gonna rapid fire
Chat, I think I'm fucked.
on the paladin. So that's gonna be 4 hotshot las rounds.
Chat, I think I'm fucked.
These two
This is
fail, but this one gets 2 extra attacks. Actually, no, this one also succeeds. So that's 3 successes and 2 extra attacks. It's 5 successes. Hotshot Laz.
Cuddle stream when I next show up at Pennsylvania.
Yes. Hotshot Laz are 3 strength and you're 4 strength, so they have to roll 5+, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You absolute fuckers.
Ha! You suck.
Is there anything I can do? Hold on.
Yeah, the orders do kind of seem like bullshit. Just saying.
Yeah, Militarum orders are take aim, reroll hit rolls of 1, bring it down, reroll wound rolls of 1. Forwards for the Emperor can shoot even if it advanced. Get back in the fight can shoot even if it fell back. I can only make 1 order on 1 unit, and the Tempester cannot target themselves.
Fixed bayonets is the most BS.
Fixed bayonets. This order can only be issued to a model within 1 inch of an enemy model. The ordered model immediately fights as if it were the fight phase.
Oh, what?
That's really good for...
If you had any melee
That's
weapon.
really good for Ogryn teams. Ogryns are abhuman guard units.
Honey, we need to hurry
We
this
do.
up.
I'm sorry. Oh shit, it's 5 in the morning.
Just shoot my paladin over and over again.
Okay. Yeah. Next. The comms is going to shoot. I don't think comms can affect themselves. Yeah, it's once per shooting phase if this model, when you pick another model from your kill team. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I will shoot with the plasma scion. I will overcharge him again. So that's 2. This one gets to reroll. That's 2 hits.
Great, I know it's round 205, that's why we need to hurry up.
I know. So that's 2 hits.
Besides, it doesn't matter if all my guys die.
That's 2 hits at strength 8. Both wound.
So what do I roll? Saves?
Saves. 5 up. Six.
1.
So you save 1, or no, you roll both of those together, and that was a 3. So 1 of those saved. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So
I had 1 save and yes.
and now you don't need to make an injury roll because he only took 1 wound.
Flesh wound.
He
So
doesn't.
what do flesh
No,
wounds
you
do?
only have to make the injury roll if that was the last wound your unit had. So
Right,
he has
okay.
3 left, so he's just at 2. I'll mark him down for you. Next.
No, he didn't take a wound.
Yes, he got hit twice.
Oh, right. Don't
Roll.
only do the injury roll if... Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Next, the hot shot las gun is going to make 2 shots at him. Both hit. Do they do damage? They have to be 5 up.
God
Both
damn it.
hit. Make your saves. 4 up because it's a hot shot las.
Nope.
Both fail.
Injury roll. So wait, what do I do? Just one die?
Just 1 die.
Oh my god, I
He's
died.
out of action.
Reroll.
All right. Out of action. Okay.
So I lose.
Theoretically, you could still win, but realistically, no.
Shut the fuck up.
I think this is why most people don't bring the Paladin, because the Paladin is powerful, but a Justiciar or a Justicar gets you, I think, 3 extra models in your kill team.
Yeah.
That are all about the strength of the Grey Knights with hammers that you've got.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's going to go to the fight phase.
Let me beat this guy up. I rolled 2 at a -1.
Yes. It's got to be
Tactical reroll.
It's got to be what, 3 plus? Yeah.
Reroll a single advance roll, charge roll, psychic. Yeah. So I roll. Oh, do I reroll both?
You reroll one of them because they're each individual attack rolls for different attacks. That
Yes.
hits.
I hit.
Will you squash a boy?
At a strength of 10. I think that hits because
That definitely hits. So it's time for me to make an injury roll. Oh wait, no, I need to make a save. And that does not meet my save. Now I make an injury roll.
What did you roll?
3. He's still in, but he has a flesh wound. So he's given a shaken token. And now it's my turn to fight. I'm going to start by fighting with my Tempester. Which one am I going to use? Am I going to use the Power Fist or the Plasma Pistol? Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong one. Power Fist is strength times 2, and his strength is 3, so that's 6. Plasma Pistol supercharge is 8. Yeah, I'm gonna ooh, do I want... Yeah, I'm gonna supercharge Plasma Pistol him.
I'm sorry. That would have been a shoot.
Nope, because that can be used in the... I think that can be used in the... That can be used in the melee round, right? Pistols? I think it's just pistols. No, pistols can be used in melee, but they can't be used in the melee round.
Ha, so you suck.
So I'm going to use the Power Fist, which is strength. So it's a 6 strength weapon, and his weapon skill is what? His weapon skill is 3. Hold on. 6. Hits. Does it wound? So it's got to be it's above, so it has to be a 3. Wounds. Save.
I don't know. Does that save?
It's a...
Would
It is a minus 3 AP, so no. Actually, yeah, no, it still wouldn't. Tactical reroll? No.
No, it wasn't a tactical reroll. That was the.
Oh.
You don't find tactical reroll this one though. I was just.
Okay,
dice were not on my
the
side.
enemy force is broken, and the
Dice were
Scions
not on
win
my
the
side.
day. I'm sorry for kicking your ass so hard.
I didn't get a single all of my injury rolls were 4+.
I mean, that happened to me too. And then all of a sudden I stopped making my first game against DC, when I played against DCP's Gene Stealer cultists, I kept rolling great injury saves on the first round. Second round comes around, he starts getting a bunch of shots off. All of a sudden, I lose 5 people in one round. And my team was worse put together, so I had fewer Scions.
So I think I learned a lot in this game.
Okay. Is one of the things that you learned that you don't enjoy it? I really hope not.
I feel like I would have enjoyed it better if I played better.
That is fair.
And now that I know more, I can play better next time.
That is fair.
Also, I think I'm gonna replace my gunner with just another dude with a hammer, because I like dudes with hammers better.
Dudes with hammers. You could have, if you swapped out your paladin with the Justicar, and then got
no.
If you swapped him out with a Terminator.
That sounds like pussy shit. I think I'm just gonna
We could play 125 points next time, which will mean you can still bring more people.
No, 3-person team.
3-person. Kelly, why?
Well, if you're gonna give me more points, then I'll do 2 paladins and a Grey Knight.
I think there's a max 1 paladin per team.
There's a max 1 paragon. I can have more paladins.
Oh no. I think Kelly is too obsessed with having paladins.
You think?
Oh. I love you, you fucking dork.
Probably not tomorrow, but next stream I'm teaching you Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yup. Whenever that is. She's gonna give me something called a salad deck.
No, Salamangreat is the name,
yes.
But colloquially known as salad.
See, for a moment, with the sleepy mispronunciations, I thought you were gonna say Cloak only knows it as salad, because my brain still autofills in my old username. But you have never called me by that username, even when I used it, because you have always known my name. So, but
I think I used it in the start of when we did the Wolves of God campaign.
I think you did, because you didn't want to dead name me, which was good.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, everyone who has stuck it out through this match. I know the rules a little better. Kelly knows army building and rules a little better. So maybe we'll play again sometime.
Next time we're gonna do a 200-point game, and I'm gonna have 4 paladins.
Actually, in a 200-point game, you bring a commander. Let me look at what the Grey Knights get for commanders. New list. Just
either Brotherhood Champion, Brother Captain, or Librarian. I want a Librarian.
Librarians are fucking scary. Yeah. Librarian.
Holy shit! Librarians can manifest 2 psychic powers. Oh, my parents are awake. I gotta go to bed.
Okay. I love you. Go sleep.
Yeah. Good night. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Sleep well. And to everyone who is still in the stream, have a good night. This was a ton of fun, and I do want to maybe get a narrative game up on the server at some point. I think a narrative game would be a ton of fun, but also, who knows. We'll see. See everyone later.